Everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon D&D. How are you all doing? I know we're short one member for a little bit. He might show up any second now, but Ed, who is our resident Piplup, he will be back soon. He is taking care of duty calls.
Taking care of, yes.
Yeah, taking care of duty.
Yeah, it's number one priority.
Yeah. I think we get it.
Just the time tinkles away. okay.
Stretching it a bit, okay?
Yeah.
We get it. He's going to the bathroom. It's an important thing we all must do. Now let's just get on with
We got Nocturne.
Yeah.
We got Nocturne, who I always pictured was a shiny Meloetta when Henry first met her.
Robot voice? Oh, are we?
Robot voice.
Uh-oh.
Whose voice is a robot?
I don't think anyone...
Whose voice is a robot?
What are you talking about?
Are we lagging?
I don't know.
I can't tell.
I can't really...
I can't tell either.
So which voice is robotic, chat? Or is it everybody?
Oh, no, everyone is hearing it.
Yeah, it's because it's Mike. It's you. I can hear from the stream. It's you.
Oh, I know what's wrong.
Oh.
Nani.
Nani?
There. Better now? Put on a bunch of auxiliary microphones.
Okay, gotta wait for chat to catch up.
Are you back, Ed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, are we good now? Am I a robot anymore?
You're not a robot. No.
Yeah.
You're not a robot.
I don't need to say ye. Shall assist ye.
Also, I thought that Nocturne was a shiny Meloetta when Henry first met her.
Oh, she should have been normal. Did I say blue hair? I'm not sure.
You said blue hair.
Well, it was the moonlight in her hair. Yeah.
Okay, I believe you.
that shit.
Okay. Anyway, on the last episode, a lot happened.
That's
Our
an understatement.
team fended off pirates. The Black Rose.
Is that what you call what we did?
Yes. Don't worry, you didn't miss much, Alexis. Our crew, I guess the Dark Heroes is what you're calling yourselves now?
I said it, not everyone else.
Well,
I was the first one who suggested that.
okay, well, the Dark Heroes fended off the pirates in, like, big air quotes. But after they heard a loud, distorted, unnatural noise, and a lot of the Pokemon on their ship went berserk, that's when they decided to get off the bruiser, which made the Kessel Run, and were accompanied by the Mimikyu, a Pokemon they met on the Distraction, a very quiet Pokemon, and Nocturne, the Meloetta. And right now they are sailing away from, or not sailing, rowing away. Rodney is rowing away from the bruiser.
Rowing away on a lifeboat with just me and my pals in the middle of nowhere.
Okay, so it's dark out right now, and Rodney, you're paddling and paddling, rowing and rowing, until the bruiser is out of sight, and you can see it's moving. You're kind of going south, and it's going east. And you keep going till it's out of distance, and do you want to stop?
Yeah, we can stop.
Okay, you could stop.
I'm sure I'd be exhausted trying to do all of that.
So what are you all doing in this boat at the moment? You are in the middle of the ocean. There is not much to see right now. You just lost sight of the bruiser.
Yeah, we did.
I'll. Yeah. What do you want to do?
Well, currently Henry is vomiting out his organs.
Just over the side of the boat, I hope.
Yes, over the side of the boat, Henry is vomiting out his organs.
Okay.
You just hear like organ noises as
Organ noises.
no, I mean as in the instrument. The instrument.
Oh.
So what his gagging sounds like a.
No, it sounds like if you were to just play a bunch of random keys on a church organ.
All right. All seriousness. I'm gonna stop rowing the boat. I'm gonna take a few deep breaths. First thing that come out of my mouth was.
Hold on.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
What?
I'm sorry, but you just hear him go.
You hear that over the side of the boat coming from Henry.
I'm vomiting out literal organs.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, I stop. I take my breath, and then the first thing I say is, "Okay, so you need to tell me what the heck just happened the past 10 minutes."
I wish I knew myself. I really wish I knew myself.
By the way,
Right.
and I should also add an aside. There is a Meloetta. Not that you could do history or nature checks if you want to know what it is, but some of you have not seen this or I think you caught a brief glimpse of her.
Yeah, everybody except for me caught a brief glimpse of her during the first night.
Yeah.
I don't remember if I did, so I'm gonna go ahead and make one.
All right.
Henry already knows that she's mellow.
You don't need to do anything, Henry.
Yeah.
And I don't because of my rolls.
All right, 10.
Yeah, you don't know.
Yeah, I assumed.
So you don't really know who this person is with you.
Right. So we leave out on a somewhat broken ship, and then we ended up finding another that is completely broken down and stuck into the bottom of the ocean, and then yet another ship, which tried to scare the pants off of us. That one got shrunken down, and now, for all we know, a pirate ship has taken over the ship that we were just on, and now we're in the middle of freaking nowhere. Is that what I'm getting so far?
The Meloetta says to you, Rodney, "What is pants?"
The ground. It feels like pants.
Not much for a trip all the way to Lively Town. I knew I should have.
Calm down, Rodney. Calm down. We're getting nowhere if we keep beating ourselves up over this. We need to calm down and we need to think.
You're right. Sorry. This was supposed to be a 10-day trip all the way into. Ugh. I know I should have just. Never mind.
Okay. I think our first order of business should probably be figuring out how we're going to sleep or what we're going to do for sleep, because I think we all need to rest.
Well, there's only way put in place that we can rest on.
We could take
Right
shifts,
here.
see if anyone wants to like keep watch for a while. Maybe every 4 hours have someone switch.
You do know you need 8 hours of sleep in order to get the benefits of a long rest.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so who's gonna volunteer themselves in order to stay up? Are there any takers?
I'll do it.
Rain, you'll do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, glad we got that settled. Use a little rest after what just happened. Alright.
Mimikyu has been, he's been silent as usual. He really can't get a read on the guy. He's just kind of been sitting there.
He's the mysterious one.
What, is that supposed to be some sort of sign?
Oh, well, he's there, right?
Yeah.
He's got to be doing something, but he's not really doing anything.
Oh. I guess.
Nocturne, Nocturne, do you need to rest too?
I don't need sleep as much as you.
That's an appropriate reaction.
The dog apparently didn't like that.
These dogs have been fighting this whole time.
That's okay. I think animal noises in the background is really par for the course for D&D. I've watched a lot of streams and
Jeez.
birds, cats, dogs. Anyway, that's what she says to you.
Uh,
Well, that
She
helps things.
she then asks, "Where in Sensia?"
I don't know. She asked me to leave her behind. I don't know why. I don't know why she did, but she asked me to leave her behind.
It was the dog noise in the distance.
That was insensitive.
I just got it. She says, "Who are you?" "That is Henry." And she points to Henry still puking organs over the side of the lifeboat.
Oh god.
I kind of like pat him on the back and I'm like, there.
You kind of get a static shock when you do that, right? It's like,
There, ow. There, ow. There, ow.
Sweet merciful Arceus.
Okay, continue, Crow.
she asked, "Who are you?"
Me?
Nods her head.
My name is Lucius. I was working with Insensia on the Bruiser, and she asked me if worst comes to worst to protect you.
Give me an insight check, Lucius.
Okay. 11.
Something about your name kind of like sparked something in her. Just for a brief second.
Has Insensia mentioned me before?
Yeah. Before her and I go on boat, she said your name.
Before?
Yes.
But I just met her on the boat. How would she have? Huh. Do you know what did she say about me?
I forget.
Oh. Okay.
Not good at your words.
Okay, it's okay. I understand.
Well, I don't know about you, but I feel like that I need to get some shut-eye. Any other takers?
Okay, so Nocturne, you said you don't need as much sleep, and I hate to ask this from you, but how much sleep do you need?
She says she holds up 2 fingers.
So
2
hours.
Hours?
She nods.
Okay. Then I hate to ask this of you, but let's see. Ooh, I need to actually think for a couple seconds.
If you guys just want to do it, you just need to take 2-hour shifts.
Okay,
Of keep-
so we just need to
Yeah.
take 2 hours.
If you want to keep watch.
Okay, and then I hate to. I think we should all take 2-hour shifts. And I hate to ask this of you, Nocturne, but can you take the most of us once you got your 2 hours?
She nods.
Okay. So, Rain, you want to start first?
I'll take the first watch, yeah.
Okay, I'll take watch after you.
Okay, so Rain, Lucius, and who? What order are you going to do the other two?
I
Rodney?
think
Or is Meloetta just going to do it, or Nocturne?
I think Henry would prefer to not be the last in the shifts because that means it would be really late.
Okay,
So
third shift,
yeah.
and that leaves Rodney as the last shift. Okay, well you got your shift set.
Okay.
Do you want to commence?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what most of you notice during your shifts is the boat rocks and sways and turns because you don't have an anchor. Do you?
Of course, wouldn't have an anchor. What does a lifeboat have?
You could try and steer it on course, but that might result in exhaustion the next day.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I
any
don't-
any of you want to stop it?
I don't even know we're on course with these, so I won't do anything.
Okay, so all of you are just gonna get your sleep.
Yeah.
All right. So, you all wake up the next day, and you see that, to your surprise, everything is absolutely normal. Everyone is still on the boat, and nothing is wrong. That's the surprise.
I mean, with you, it might as well be.
Surprise! We're still in the middle of the ocean.
But you are in the middle of the ocean. You do not see anything in the cardinal directions.
We all have full health, I would think.
But you need to eat and drink.
Yes, we need food and water.
What are you going to do about it?
All right, let's pull our resources together. What does everybody have for food?
Oh.
Let's see here. Give me 1 second. In terms of food, you said?
Yeah, food.
Alright, inside my little canteen, I got about 5 apples.
Oh, 5 apples. Henry, what about you?
Ah, yes. Well, I have 2 apples.
Okay, 2 apples from Henry, 5 apples from Rodney.
Sounds like we're
Rain?
doing like a grade 1 math question.
If
Rain?
Rodney has 5 apples, Henry has 2 apples.
If you put all our apples together, how much is half together?
Okay, Rain, what about you?
I'm reaching in my bag and looking through all the food that I have. I have 1 apple, 6 orange berries, 5 pecha berries, and 5 raspberries.
Okay, 1 apple from you. For myself, I have 4 apples and 1 perfect apple.
So, Chad, how many apples do they have altogether?
Did somebody say perfect apple?
Okay, so you need 2 apples for the whole day. You can eat 1 right now and then 1 later. 1 perfect apple lasts the whole day. But there are also 2 more Pokemon on board. I should add.
Okay, so I think we should all eat 1 apple now and save our other apple for tonight, just in case we maybe hit land or something.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay. This is actually a math problem that I want to solve because this seems kind of important.
Okay.
They
I'll
eat
get-
There-
they eat some
there are
apples during
six
the day.
There's 6 of us. There's 6 of us. There's a perfect apple that is functionally just 2 apples.
Oh my god, guys, we have 12 apples plus a perfect apple.
12
Okay.
apples.
Okay, so we have enough food for 2 days of travel, plus one person has enough for a third day, which doesn't really help any of us, but that's beside the point.
Actually, I think you're forgetting. Does
Nope.
Mimikyu have to eat?
Mimikyu, do you have to eat?
He looks at you, Lucius, and then he shakes his head.
Shakes his head no, I would imagine.
Oh, you don't have to eat? Okay, then that means we have 12 apples for 5 people.
It really is sounding like they have to eat some apples during the day and some during the night. One of them actually doesn't have to eat apples. How many apples do they have to eat?
Okay. So
Alright.
that...
Sorry. Sorry.
It's
all
already
for
bad
X.
enough I have to take calculus class, okay?
Okay. So, I'll share an apple with you, Nocturne, and let's all eat an apple for now. After we're all done eating, let's try and figure out what our plan is from now on.
Yeah.
enjoy consumption of orpals and banornors.
Okay. All right, so everyone nom noms and you're all satiated at least for the morning. And now what is your what is your plan of action?
Just so we're clear, we're all back to full health, by the way.
Oh yeah, everything's back. But half your hit dice rounded down. So I believe Lucius used 2, so he only gets 1 back.
Yeah. I think I'm the only one who that matters with.
Yeah.
What about Ren?
Did you short rest at all, Ren?
I rested, yeah.
I mean, did you get HP back with the short rest?
I think he only used 1 hit die, so he gets his hit die.
Oh
back.
yeah, so it's all back for him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You're fully
So-
restored.
And also the Song of Rest that I have.
Yeah.
Okay. So, first things first, you guys. I should, probably explain myself and, why I brought Nocturne onto the lifeboat with us. You probably overheard me mentioning this last night, but that Houndour with the sunglasses, Insensia, she tasked me with protecting Nocturne and bringing her to Lively Town and to the Expedition Society.
Wait, what? Expedition Society?
Yeah, the Expedition Society.
What would I know about that?
Give me a history check.
Sure thing.
You know they're a group based in the Water Continent in Lively Town. They kind of specialize in expeditions all over the world. They recently started recruiting children, you hear. They have a very odd but charismatic leader, Ampharos. You get that gist from him. That's what you know about him.
Ampharos.
And they don't do anything with concerns to outlaws, do they?
No, not usually. They occasionally outlaw missions are just kind of like bounties someone could do. They occasionally do them, but that's not their focus.
Alright. You mean, is that Expedition Society?
Yeah. So, I'd like to reach Lively Town, but at this point in time, I don't even know if we would be able to feasibly do that in our little rowboat.
No, the trip was supposed to take 10 days. With our equipment, we wouldn't even last a whole day. Or, well, a few days. means our best course of action is to try to find a land nearby.
Yeah. So, does anybody have any idea of how to do that?
Hold on a second. I reach into my bag, and I'm gonna pull out that broken compass,
All right.
and I'm gonna look at the group and say, "Would anyone know how to fix this?"
He pulls out a golden compass. It looks very similar to the locket he had out. It kind of has the same ornate designs on it, but it also looks really, really old. Like its age definitely shows. Has a big crack in the middle of the thing on the top.
I'm not sure about that.
No, I'm sorry, I wouldn't be able. I don't think I'd have the ability to fix that.
Yeah, that's an antique. Anyway, let's try to figure out where we're going the first time. So, if I'm not mistaken, Lively Town is that away somewhere, right?
Yeah, it's probably. I mean, I don't know where we are, but it's probably somewhere like northwestish, maybe somewhere around there. We could try heading to the grass continent. That'd just be a trip to the east, and it'd probably be the closest landmass we can find.
I immediately get attention to that, like, oh, wait, hold on. I don't think so.
Are you sure? It'd probably be our safest bet.
I'm positive we don't need to go back to the grass continent. Besides, all of us were heading towards Lively Town, if I'm not mistaken. That's our destination we're gonna go to. Or at least try to find some place nearby there. Anyway, just not the grass continent, please.
Well, if we're going to head to Lively Town, then the problem is food and supplies. With our food, I don't think we'll last the trip.
We're not... It probably will take more than just the trip to Lively Town straight through. Is there any some sort of landmass we can find along the way? Anyway, I'd rather take my chances with that.
No, Lucius probably doesn't know the landmasses in between here in Lively Town.
You don't even really know where you are right now.
I mean, we all live on the grass continent. Considering that, we could have a lot. We could get a lot of support from our loved ones. Thinking about it,
I don't know how much support I'd get, but
We're not going back to the grass continent, and that is final. Alright, anyone else got any better ideas?
Rain, what do you think?
Well, I don't know. This is tough. We don't exactly know where we are.
Yeah, that's the biggest problem. If we knew where we are, it'd be easier, but we don't got a clue where we are.
Surely there must be some sort of way. Some sort of other continent. Sand or whatever.
Sand would be to the west, probably. But that'd be crossing a large body of water. Probably be almost as long to reach the sand continent as it would to reach the water continent.
Alright. Let's see, the sun rises to the east. If I am not mistaken, the sun is currently... And that way is... I don't see any land westward. I don't see any land anywhere.
Yeah, I think we got that already, Spox.
Everyone but Rain, give me a Constitution check. Saving throw, sorry.
Constitution saving throw.
Alright, where is that?
Oh gosh.
It's
I know I have to
right
keep
next
asking, but...
It's right next to
oh!
that.
Oh no, the dice left the chat.
The dice is gone.
It's probably just refreshing or something.
Okay, either
Anyway.
either way, I can just do a d20 roll and you put in the +3 for my saving throw.
So I guess it's just base constitution.
I got a nat 20.
Okay. You were.
So base constitution modifier.
So last night, you think you got
No,
it.
It's not base Constitution mod. If you have like a specified saving throw on Constitution, it's one. It's extra, but it's 2 extra. But yeah, I got I have that's 23, so it's a nat 20 +3.
Okay, so you think last night that you got it all out of your system and you don't need to puke anymore. Like you're about to, but they're just kind of like, oh, I guess you did eat, so there is something in there.
Oh, good.
But,
What about the rest of us?
never mind. This was just for flavor anyway. We'll just wait till it gets back online.
I don't know. Kind of need that dice person.
Dice-kun is being a bit of a.
Tsundere.
That's what I was going to say.
If you want, I could roll it for you until it gets back.
That sounds very dangerous.
But yeah, well, continue. I'll say, for the sake of the dice leaving the chat, that you you don't get seasick. So that's what this was for.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
I don't know. I still say grass is our best bet.
We are not going back to the grass continent. Did I just stutter?
You know, I thought I was the one who was going to say that.
All right, I'm gonna get a little creative here. I'm not even sure if this is a possibility. So I say, give me 1 second, and I'm gonna dive into the water
Rain
and
just
see if I can't feel the currents to kind of see if I can't tell like a direction where we should go.
okay. That cool. Give me a survival.
Please. Wait. Give it,
Oh wait, I got to manually roll because the
Oh yeah. Oh god. Why isn't it coming back? Dice parser, we need you.
oh, shoot.
Dice-kun is being
All right,
an
guys.
asshole.
that's a 20.
Awesome.
Yeah!
Okay, so you could feel the current going. Well, we're gonna pretend the boat is facing a north angle. It's going to the. It's going. Well, you're following it. It's going to the north.
We just came from there.
The north is where the water continent is, isn't it?
Well, you don't really know which way you're facing because in the middle of the night you weren't anchored, so you were turning and rocking all over the place.
Okay. All right, so I pop my head back out of the water, and I'm like, I think we should head north.
Knife.
Are you sure about that?
That's where the current is going, so I feel like our best bet would be to follow the current. It'll help us travel a little faster at any rate.
All right, then north is where we're going.
If you say so.
I
Okay.
get back on the boat.
Let me just pull out my map here. Okay, so how fast do you want to go? Do you want to go to steady pace, or do you want to go to fast or slow? The benefits at a slow one, you're less likely to get attacked. Normal, it's kind of a toss. And fast, you're more likely to get caught, but you'll make more time.
Time.
Shoot. Do you guys think normal? I don't think we should go slow. I don't think we have the luxury of going slow.
Yeah, we should not go slow.
No, that's out of the question.
Definitely. I'd say Rodney should start paddling those arms as fast as he could.
So
we
he's
gotta vote for fast.
your designated
Yes.
rower.
Yes.
Okay.
I feel like I almost want to take the safer route, but I don't know if we have the luxury of taking the safer route either.
No.
So we're going fast, apparently.
I mean, I know that there's like more of a chance of like an encounter, but I think the sooner we get off of the lifeboat, the better.
Right.
Indeed.
I guess we're all going to do it fast.
Gotta go
That's
fast. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention too. You can't forge if you're going fast too.
Forge.
Forge for food, like
Oh.
Oh, well,
yeah.
we still have
Huh.
like at least
Yeah.
we still have at least a day, so I think we'll be fine going fast for now at least.
Yeah.
okay.
Alright then. Who's rolling?
Whoever's the strongest, I guess.
Then not me.
Oh, guys, I really shouldn't have to be designated rower.
What's your? You know what? I think I'll roll. I think I'll row.
Okay. So
This was my idea. I'll row.
you push Rodney off rowing duty, and you take the rowers, take the oars, and start rowing. Now
Let's go.
let's start seeing if you get any encounters.
Enjoy.
Let's go, Captain Penguin.
Oh. Hour 2. Ooh, which one's that?
Oh.
no.
Okay, well, something happened, but you don't know.
Oh well, that's not good.
Great.
Okay.
I hate not knowing.
That's a good one, too.
Oh, no!
Nice job, Lucy.
I did not suggest this. I was not one of the ones who decided fast rowing.
Yes.
Okay, so you keep rowing. You don't see any land in sight, but you make it into the night. And it's sundown now.
I'll be there yet. I'll be there yet.
Do you
thank
see
you.
any land?
You do not. Well, I'd say give me a perception. Do you want me to? Why is the dice part? Just Google a dice roller.
Yeah, I've got a random number generator up just in case.
Make a perception
Yeah.
check.
I have actual physical dice.
Okay. Well, if he comes back online, we'll do that so the chat can see it. But for now, we'll do this analog.
Ooh! Net 20.
That's the, like third one in there.
My last roll was not
You
a
gotta be
natural 20.
kidding
It was
me.
just a 19 plus 1.
Oh, it was a dirty 20.
Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta be kidding me. I get the bad roll this time?
Oh, okay, so wait, perception check, you said, all of us?
Yeah, Mimikyu and Nocturne are gonna do it too. Mimikyu got a 1.
I got 11.
I got a 13. A 13 plus my perception modifier, which is plus 3, so that's 16.
Actually, hold on. It's
Yeah.
10. Sorry.
I got an 11.
Okay.
I got a net 20.
All right. So, Lucius, you could see waves, water, sky, and that's about it.
Oh, well, I'm glad this was such a great perception check then. I don't see anything.
Actually, since you got a nat 20, I'll let you in on one of the secrets that happened during the rolls. Off in the distance, like far off, you could see black clouds rolling in.
Oh, no. Guys, I think a storm might be coming.
You want to slow down a bit?
I don't know. Can we escape it?
It looks pretty big.
How bad do the clouds look?
Pretty bad. Like, Crow, how bad did the clouds
They're
look?
covering, like, they're almost covering as far as you could see. Like, it's, you really gotta squint, but you could just kind of see it. A really big storm cloud.
Looks like they're covering all I can see.
You reckon if you keep heading this way, it's gonna hit you. Eventually.
I don't think we should keep going this way. If we do, we might get hit by it.
But it is also evening right now.
Tine.
Henry's just eating his apple as this whole as this whole
Yeah,
drama's going
I should remind you, you probably need to eat again since it's evening.
This is the pets.
Ugh. Shoot. Looks like we're stopping here unless we want to get hit by a storm.
This is the sound of the dark clouds.
It just sounds like dogs growling.
So much for this.
We can't like stop fully, but I'm gonna slow down a bit just to kind of like not run into the storm cloud while we're sleeping, possibly.
Okay. Give me as time passes. Give me another perception check.
Okay.
No, it fell.
Oh no! Everyone, actually. So Mimikyu and Nocturne included. Ooh.
More perception, yay!
Man, it was good too.
17 plus 3 is
Okay, same
20.
result.
I
I
got
got
a
a
natural
dirty
20,
20.
so 22.
Oh my god.
I got
Alright, I got the
10.
same result. So
Who got over 15?
I did.
You did? Okay.
I
Henry
did.
and Rodney.
I got
10.
18.
Okay.
Oh, well, you too, yeah.
So, and who else got it besides Henry and Rodney?
I got an 18.
Okay.
Rain, apparently.
Yeah. So Rain, Rodney, and Henry, and even Nocturne, you all see, you could see this rock coming out of the ground, and it sort of looks like a cave. It's a rock that has kind of like a alcove in it. You can't really see it. It's off in the distance a bit.
That looks oddly like a cave.
You guys see something?
There's
Yes,
like
yes.
a little alcove over there.
No, the ocean.
Well, for now, it might give us shelter for the night, so I think we should head over there.
Okay, it's over to the west. So you want to row over there?
Yeah, is everybody in agreement?
Yeah, I was
Do I have a
about to,
choice?
I was about to say
I was thinking the same thing.
We don't really have a choice now, do we?
Do we?
Okay.
No, we don't.
All right. So the ocean is getting a lot rockier now.
I just want to say, the dice should come offline more often because we're doing really well with our rolls.
Maybe the dice parser just doesn't like us.
Yeah, it hates you. See, I rigged it so it doesn't do anything above 10. You get
Well, what about that natural 20 I got?
well, you have to give them like one every now and then just to show it's not rigged, right?
Yeah.
You get closer to this. It's this big rock with an alcove in it. And the ocean's getting rockier and shakier, and at this point, you can all see the clouds kind of rolling in on you. As you get close to this rock, give me a history check.
Sure.
History.
Okay, I gotta
Um,
stop putting this dice in the bag and just keep it out. Obviously.
18 plus 1, that's 19.
All right.
What's my history? That's what my history is.
Henry's 8.
13.
Oh my gosh! Natural 20 again.
Oh
Plus
my
1,
god.
21.
14.
13.
All right, Henry and Lucius, you know that's a mystery dungeon. Okay, and Mr. Nat 20, you know that a mystery dungeon, once you go in there, you can't turn back. But you'd be safe from the weather. And if you were to find the exit there, it would spit you out somewhere completely different. It could be close, it could be far.
Okay, so guys, we're about to hit. If we go in, we're not getting out unless we find the exit, and where the exit could be, we have no idea.
Oh no.
You're talking as if I know exactly what the plan is.
So we have two choices right now. We either risk the mystery dungeon, which would protect us from the storm, or we risk the storm, which, considering the waves right now, I don't think we're going to be able to.
I think we should head in.
Yes, I guess the mystery dungeon is where we should go.
Mystery dungeon?
Well, if we all agree, then here's one more thing I should add. If we head into the mystery dungeon, we might be losing our boat because I don't think we'll be able to take it in with us.
As long as it takes us to land, I think it would work. Yeah.
Mystery dungeon?
I don't know how often your characters would have been in a mystery dungeon, but well, considering your level 1 characters, you probably haven't been in many, but
Henry hasn't been in a mystery dungeon, but he knows what they are.
Rain has
Yeah,
not left his house.
I imagine while the mines are not a mystery dungeon, I imagine that Lucius is at least aware that mystery dungeons are around because caverns tend to be mystery dungeons, so that's my excuse for why Lucius knows this stuff.
okay. What's the verdict?
Oh, gee,
What do you guys
mystery.
think?
I mean, if we don't go in there, we might as well already be dead. Look at that storm.
Incensius, stop barking.
It's telling you not to go in there.
Incensius just barks.
Well, it's either we risk the storm or we risk the mystery dungeon, and I'm not liking the looks of that storm either. I think our boat's gonna capsize way too easily if we try risking the storm.
Don't look at me for an answer.
I say we go to the mystery dungeon.
I look at Mimikyu and Nocturne.
She says, "What mystery dungeon?"
Mystery dungeons are these strange areas where you go in and you're unable to get out unless you have a specific way of doing so, and inside we'll probably face a bunch of enemy Pokemon at any point in time, and once we leave through the other side, we'll end up in some place completely different than where we are now.
Typically, only a person would ever go into a mystery dungeon if they are willing to have a death wish.
She kind of looks at you, and you could tell she doesn't get it at all, but she's like nodding and smiling to be nice.
Aw.
Huh. I think... Mimikyu, what do you think?
He just kind of looks at it, and he shrugs.
What's he gonna say about that, really?
He shrugs. Alright.
Well...
I'm glad
I
that we
guess-
have some definitive answers here.
Rules that we go for the dungeon, then.
My vote is that we go in the dungeon.
Yeah, my Henry and Rain's vote is dungeon. So we only have Rodney against it, since Mimikyu and Nocturne aren't really
They don't really count.
yeah.
It's a
Well.
2-1.
It's already 3-1, so I don't think he's winning.
Yeah, they both have to agree not to go in, and since they're both not doing anything, there goes that. Well, into the mystery dungeon we go.
Okay, me you rowing in?
Yeah, we're rowing in.
Awesome.
Ochi, Ochi, I don't want to die.
Oh, this was the random thing on the thing I rolled on your fast thing too. It was a storm in Mystery Dungeon, a little behind the curtains there.
Oh, okay.
So fortunately, I do get to use a dungeon today. Yeah! Thought I wouldn't have to use it.
Yeah.
Okay. So you enter this stone, and it goes. The light from behind you, what little of there was, I guess it was just moonlight, kind of like fades away, and it's gone. You're in pitch black. You're still moving though. You don't feel the rocking of the ocean anymore, but you're clearly still on water.
Okay. Henry, do you want a dancing light? Otherwise, if you can get a fire into my mining helmet, I can get us some light too.
Oh, you have a mining helmet now, do you?
Yeah, I do.
Very well. I'll see what I can do.
Mining helmet? Why would you even have something like that?
It's a memento from home.
Oh.
Do like are there little ear holes, or does it like go over his ears?
I'm going to assume there's probably like ear holes or something like that.
Okay, all right.
It's in the shape of a mohawk.
So are you gonna light it up?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So you see Lucius wearing this miner's helmet with a little kind of like the pictograph that Rodney has around his neck, but it has like a little flame in it. And you see you are in this kind of limestone cavern. The water is a lot calmer. It's gotten to the point where you've just come to a complete halt. You see, give me a perception check, actually. The door behind you is gone. There's just a cave there now.
Okay.
Cave and no light.
All right, I'm just gonna roll like in real life from now on because I just got another 18.
Do you want me to make a perception check?
Yeah. Do you have a link to a dice roller?
Yeah, sure.
Just a
Well, my rolls were fairly good because now I got a 4. I miss my good rolls.
I got a 3 plus 3 is 6.
I got a 16.
All right. So who got above 15?
So hang on. So I
Well,
got an 18. 18.
Both Rain and Rodney got above 15.
Okay.
R&R.
So you hear the dripping of the cavern, just the very ambient cave noises, stalactites, stalagmites. You to your right, there underneath the water, you could see a door. But ahead of you, you see something glowing off in the distance, though, like this circular thing. Lucius's mining hat doesn't reach. It makes dim light at 120 feet, so you'd need to get closer to inspect that.
Oh, Rodney, Rain.
Uh,
Dice parser's back. Woo!
Oh,
all right, I'm still using real life dice though.
can I still use the random number generator?
It's more for the chat. That's why but
Hey, I just woke up.
yeah, whatever you feel comfortable doing.
All right, this is just a test roll to see. I'm not doing anything with it.
All right, not 20. No. Yeah.
So what do we now? We got a dim thing in the distance and a door underneath the water. I got that.
Is the dim thing in the distance in the direction of the door?
No, the door's like kind of next to you, to your right. But it's underneath the water.
Okay, we should not split up. I'm going to say this right now. We should not split up at all. So
We
Rain,
planning on splitting up?
well, Rain would be the only one who's able to reach that door, but we should not split up. We should all stick together in this dungeon. So I say, since the light is currently the only thing all of us can go to, I say we head that way. Are we all in agreement?
You said it, not me.
That works with me.
Works for me.
Okay.
I just want to get out of here.
We just entered.
I know.
All right, we're heading towards the light.
All right. You continue. I guess Rain, you keep rowing, and Lucius, you kind of like you oddly feel comfortable in here. I think you would because you're no stranger to spelunking, so it may be quite the relief to be in here as opposed to out there with the shaking ocean. You probably haven't been in a cavern this big, but still.
Mm-hmm.
You row forward, and you eventually get up to this huge mural depicting. Give me history rolls.
Okay, and we can
Everyone.
actually do that now because Dice Panther is here. And watch me get a low roll.
Yep, there you go.
I told you Dice Panther hits me.
Same,
A gun.
same thing.
Okay, so wait.
I got a
I'll-
1? I got a 1. That's ridiculous. I never get a 1.
I really don't want to use it. I've been rolling so well.
By the way, you have inspiration, Rain. For I don't know if you caught that, but way.
Yeah,
Oh,
what
yeah.
does that mean again?
That means you and I can both re-roll once, and I can re-roll twice, technically, since I have the necklace's power.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Not that you need it.
History, you said?
Yeah.
Oh, looks like I got a good roll.
Not
That's
that
right.
you guys need it.
So
All right, I'll be right back.
Okay, I'll tell this to Henry then. Rain and Henry, you see a huge mural depicting Groudon, Rayquaza, and Kyogre. They seem to be. It looks like there's a conflict between them.
All right.
This big, beautiful mural. But in the center, there is this kind of like baseball size orb that is a mixture of red, green, and blue. It's kind of looks like a marble, kind of, and it's glowing.
Groudon, a Rayquaza, and a Kyogre. In the middle of it all is a trifecta ball. Not that I would
Indeed.
know.
Seems to be some sort. It seems to be depicting a battle of some sort.
Really?
And with your amazing rolls, you know about the conflict about these two, how it's legend that they terraformed the world as you know it with their battles, and Rayquaza was kind of the referee for that.
I actually mentioned Rayquaza in the first section too.
See, the dice parser knows continuity.
It seems that it seems to be similar to this ball is similar to my 3 crystals. The red, blue, and green crystals, about the exact same shade. Huh. Interesting.
And the orb is kind of like just sitting on this kind of sort of altar in the granite. Like it's sort of like a 3D mural, and the orb is kind of like sitting outside of it.
Can I identify the orb?
Give me an Arcana.
Arcana.
The Arcana is the means by which all is revealed. Points to those who get that reference.
You have no idea what this does.
Dice Panther doesn't like my reference.
No. It was like, boo!
Okay,
Well,
well,
speaking of your mining experience, maybe maybe taking a look at my my colored crystals might help with this. Yes.
If you want me to, certainly try. I don't know if it'll relate to the situation.
Hmm.
Okay, so what would I roll to check his crystals?
The ones on his fabulous attire.
The ones on his fabulous person.
I've put them onto my scarf. I've put all 3 of them on my scarf.
Oh,
Yes, the ones on his person.
okay. Give me what would this be? I'd say
I'd say they're just a straight up intelligence, or maybe nature if they're natural.
They're probably not natural.
I'll let you do it straight up intelligence.
Okay, straight up intelligence. All right. Dice Panther, can you be nice to me this time?
Nice person.
Answer.
Or pants.
No, it's
No,
not
you
person.
you don't really know. They definitely look like there were something.
That's what you get for calling it Panther.
Stop using the German word for tank.
Mellow, what's pants?
Oh,
What's the new title?
What's pants?
The random number generator wasn't better either. It only gave me a 7.
All right. So,
Okay.
what you gonna do?
I don't think we should touch the orb.
Can we even touch it?
Yeah, you could take it if you want to. It's kind of sticking out.
I say we should take it.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Are you taking it,
Pull
Henry?
out the locket.
You're gonna take a look at your locket. All right,
I'm gonna take a look at my locket.
You pull out your locket and nothing.
All right, I'm gonna put it back down then. Well, that didn't help.
Okay, so we're in the light of this area. Is there anything else we can see?
As far as you know, it's either here or that door underneath water.
So, in other words, there's no such thing as land.
No, you're still in your boat. And there's nowhere to disembark, so to speak.
So, we need to take a chance and we need to dive underwater. That's just great.
Or we take the... Oh, gosh, this is bad. We either take the orb, which I'm honestly betting is a trap, or we, because I don't think any of us can go underwater except for Rain, so...
You can, but not for very long.
Yeah.
Wait,
I don't...
And I don't think you want to go underwater with...
Yeah, oh, no, Mimikyu can't swim, so no, that's definitely not an option.
Also, there's a reason I said wait a minute.
Yeah.
Constant charging of electricity through me would mean that if I were to go into the water, you would likely die.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, the door's not an option.
Oh, great. It's either electrocution
I
or
say,
we die in
we
here
take the
starvation.
orb. I say we take the chance.
You really want to take chances?
Yes.
In my experience, there's no such thing as chances.
Are we
Can
like
we,
right next to the orb?
Oh, great.
Who's going for it?
Are
No,
we like right next to the orb?
Yeah, I'd say you're there. You went up right up to the mural, and that's where it
Henry's
is.
going for it. Henry's going.
You're gonna grab it? You're gonna grab it, Henry?
No.
Henry? Henry!
Henry!
Henry?
I'm going to do this. This has to be something. Ugh.
You pull it off the altar, Henry, from inside the boat, and then it's quiet for a second. Then the cavern begins to shake.
Henry!
Henry!
And then the mural lifts up, revealing another room.
I take my Henry back.
You take your Henry.
Well, looks like we got passageway. Passageway to what? Now that's another question.
There's always such thing as... Alright.
Let's continue onward, guys.
Alright.
All right. So you're gonna just row into this room.
Yeah.
All right.
I guess so.
You row into this room and you enter from this kind of this canal passageway into this really cylinder room, this huge cylinder room. And in the middle there is a pillar that goes straight up. In kind of like the north and south cardinal directions, kind of close to the wall but close to the center, close to the pillar. There are two kind of fountain-like statues of Crocodile, like kind of protruding out of the water. There's also kind of a platform by the pillar too. When you look up, it goes up a pretty long way, but you could, with Lucius's bullseye lantern mining hat thing, he could see there seems to be like more passageways going in each of the cardinal directions, north, east, south. It looks like sort of like a compass, but it looks about 80 feet up there. Otherwise, this room is filled with water too.
I've got none of that.
Okay, so our choices are either to keep moving or climb up this pillar.
There is like if you wanted to dock, there's kind of like a platform in the middle, like a circular platform. So this room, if you were to look at this room on a map, it'd look like a donut, but you wouldn't get very far because it's just kind of a circular platform in around the pillar.
Oh, great. I want to stretch my legs anyway.
I'm just gonna stand in the center and not do anything.
There seems to be some weird design on the pillar, and give me a perception check if you wanna get some further information.
Sure.
Oh, joy. Can I take what the random number generator gave me?
Do it live for the chat. They have to laugh at you.
I got a 16.
That's good. Respectable.
I can show what the random number generator showed me.
Rain, Rodney.
Oh, gosh. I'm gonna hate this.
Huh?
Oh, that's not bad.
Not bad. Actually, I got 19 on the random number generator. Apparently there's a ship passing by.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's all right. So everyone but Ren, and you see something. Sorry. Yes, Henry. I have to keep immersion. What have I done? You see below you. There seems to be a chest. And something else, but you can't really make it out.
They again below us?
Yeah, the water goes deep below you too in the cylinder cone room you're in.
Oh, so is the
Or it's
chest-
not a cone, just cylinder.
This chest is in the water.
Yeah, it's down at the bottom. You could barely even make it out. It's about 80 feet down.
Oh no.
We were not going to ask.
I don't think 80 feet down.
I was gonna volunteer to go down and get it, but 80 feet down, and there's another thing that we can't make out. Does not sound appetizing.
It doesn't seem to be moving for what it's worth, but yeah, you definitely see a chest there.
Ooh. That reminds me. It's a very strange reminder, but Rain, I think I have something that would better suit you. This year, I pull a auburn-colored glassy orb out of my bag and hand it to Rain. This This is the technical machine for focus energy.
Oh,
It's giving focus energy.
how do I use it?
He says to you, you just need to short rest with it. Then you attune to it.
You just need to short rest to it, then you are attuned.
It's just an hour of downtime, and then you could use that move.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind. And I'll put it in my bag.
Okay.
Now I
So
shall get rid of. Now I shall replace TM focus energy with red, blue, green orb.
okay. So what do you guys think we should do?
Not really much to go off of.
So you got the pillar in the middle, you got stuff above you, you got a chest below you, and 2 Croconaw statues. So kind of the points of interest.
Is there anything interesting about these statues other than the fact that they're statues?
They look really good, really lifelike.
All right, so that. Oh.
Oh, that scares me.
Hey, you just said that they were lifelike.
They're kind of like on little platforms of their own. Like they're not really in the water.
And then there's a pillar way on top.
Yeah, it's 80 feet up, so
80 feet up.
yeah.
80 feet up. We have a treasure chest 80 feet down.
And there's the pillar yet in the middle of the room. Have you disembarked? Did you go to the pillar?
No.
we
No,
haven't
okay.
yet.
All right.
All right.
Huh.
So these statues, can I make a perception check to see if they're breathing?
Sure. You can do that.
Oh god.
No, they're not breathing.
Okay, so that helps.
Let's see. I don't think you should go for the chest rain.
What do we do? What do we do?
We don't really have a lot of choices here is the problem.
I say we climb the pillar.
You do realize that all of us would have to climb, right?
Yes.
80 feet up. All of us have to climb 80 feet.
80 feet. Well,
Henry, not Henry, Rodney, you think you could do it. But like you think you could do it no problem, actually.
Well, there's nothing stopping me from checking to see what's up there.
It's kind of like the opposite situation, but with Rain. Rain is the only one who could go down there, and you're kind of the only one who could go up.
Guys, take me to the pillar.
Yeah. It's just going through doors that causes us to be separated, right? It doesn't matter if he just climbs up there.
Mystery dungeons work a different way in my universe, just for the sake of Dungeons and Dragons, but you'll see. Or give me a history check. Well, I'll just tell you, you're not going to... If you go in a door, it's not going to separate. It's only the entrance.
Oh, okay, it's only the entrance.
Yeah.
So we don't have to worry about getting too separated.
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah. Okay, then here's what I think. We'll head over to the pillar. Rodney, you can climb it. I'll give you my helmet so you can see, and Henry, just so we have...
Hang on. I got night vision, though.
Oh shoot, yeah, I forgot
Yeah.
about that. Okay, never mind. No, my helmet. Okay, so yeah, you can just climb up there and then see what's up there, I guess. That sound like a plan to everyone?
Sounds good.
yes.
All right.
Seems
Okay.
like that is the best course of action.
Okay, just head down immediately if you run into danger.
That's going to be a little hard. But, so you're going to row to the center, right?
Yeah.
Okay, instantly when you get there, you see on the pillar there's the head of a Gyarados. and
Oh no.
it's kind of like a bust, kind of a stone statue, and its mouth is wide open, and you could see kind of an oval recess inside of its mouth.
That's a scary sight.
Oh no.
Oh, I have an idea. I can take Rodney. You can take this orb. See if you could fit it in there.
You could reach it. like it's on level with you. He hasn't gone up yet. It's on the pillar.
It's
How
on the pillar.
exactly do you plan on letting that work?
Well, I will show you. I will then put the orb in the Gyarados' mouth.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. As you do that,
No.
it starts to glow, and the Gyarados mouth starts to glow. It's not chomping your hand off or anything. It's just... And then, the water starts to rise.
Oh.
Get on the boat, get on the boat, get on the boat.
Yes, I must get on the boat before I shock all of you.
Okay. The water's filling pretty rapidly, but you all make it back to the boat. And you are now rising.
I guess we're going out to see what this pill is all about after all.
And you could sort of see you could sort of see the platform that was around the Gyarados is starting to rise too, like it's going up with you. So you could have just stayed on the platform, but it's rising, and it's slowly engulfing those two Croconaw statues. And when it fully submerges them, the statues begin to shake, and then they... And two Croconaws come out of them.
I knew it!
Title of the video.
God.
Roll initiative, everyone.
I knew this would happen.
Oh no, we're on the boat.
My dex is...
Oh wait, we have the platform. Okay.
You have the high ground, Anakin. Now that reference actually works.
Why?
Based,
What are my rolls?
It's based dexterity, right?
It's your dexterity modifier plus just your dexterity modifier. It's they get +1. Oh wow, they both got the same roll.
I guess that makes things easier.
Alright.
So I'm last.
All right, what are your numbers?
8.
13.
7.
15.
Rodney and Rain, what were yours again?
13.
15.
Okay, so Rain's going first. Rodney and Mimikyu. Wow, she got 4.
Yes, I'm not last then.
And Mimikyu got 2.
Oh no.
Okay.
Use those dice for the Carnival's attack rolls.
I hate this.
Okay, so at the same time this is happening, the water is rising. But, Rain, it's your turn. They're still on their platforms about, we'll say... Where's my map? Where's my map? Where's my map? They're about 20 feet away from you. But you are in the boat right now.
Okay. Well.
So how high have we gotten?
It has barely rise so far. It's just kind of, it's at kind of the mouth of the Gyarados at this point, so give or take 10, 9, 10 feet.
Okay, so we're about 70 feet from the ceiling.
Yeah. Or it's not the ceiling, it's just kind of that next level is what you saw. You haven't really seen the ceiling.
So we're not in danger of being crushed anytime soon.
No.
We're not gonna be crushed, are we?
His lantern only, or his mining helmet only goes up to 120 feet, and you did not see a ceiling.
Ah.
It's like dim light.
All right, so we're fine then. All right, I'm gonna hop off the boat and stand on the platform
Okay.
and just be ready.
So prepare like a dodge action then.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Rodney, it's your go.
Oh God, what am I gonna do? All right. I'm gonna take my chance, and I'm gonna get off the boat and onto the center platform too.
Okay. You were gonna dodge too?
Yeah.
All right.
I forget what the dodge action does.
They just get disadvantage when they attack you.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, it gets disadvantage.
Croconaws are gonna go. They see some fresh meat on the platform, so they're gonna go for you. They'll use all their movement to get to you, so I'm guessing you're kind of back to back right now?
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Okay, so each Croconaw is gonna go for... Actually, one is gonna stay on, stay in the water, and one is gonna go towards you. The one going towards you is the one going towards Rain, and he's gonna attack you with that big crunch.
I assume I'm too far away to give him protection.
Yeah, he left the boat. He missed miserably. He got a 8. I do not think that hits you.
That does not.
No. Okay, and the one that's still in the water is going to try and hit Rodney with a water gun.
Okay.
Wow. Does a 9? No. No, I doubt your AC is that bad.
AC 16.
Yeah, okay, you're good.
Okay, so that definitely does not hit.
And it would be disadvantage anyway, so I forgot about that. It wouldn't even matter. Henry, it's your turn.
Oh. Well, I'm going to jump onto the platform, and then, considering I'm, I feel like all reinvigorated, I'm going to jump on the platform and then use lightning lure.
Ooh, cool.
And then use lightning lure on the Croconaw.
The one that's shooting off in the distance, the one that's water gunning, or the one that's next to Rain?
The one that is next to Rain. Yeah.
Okay. Let me just see lightning lure.
Would that hit us?
No.
Well, I mean, we're on the boat still, so...
Yeah, you got some wood.
Okay.
Again, yeah, electricity doesn't travel through wood.
Where the
Which
hell?
is actually why old TVs had wooden outsides.
Okay.
The more you know. Dun-dun-dun.
Indeed. Which is why I wasn't I wasn't objecting to electrocuting the sea.
Okay, so 15 feet. Oh, he's 20 feet out there, so you wouldn't be able to reach him with that.
Ooh.
You'd have to get 5 feet closer, which would mean getting into the water. Or you could row the boat.
Wait, the one was...
Oh, right, the one that's talking.
I was going for the one who wasn't underwater.
Yeah.
I thought the one who wasn't underwater was next to Rain.
Yeah. I lost my train of thought looking for this spell. Sorry. Yes, you create a lash of lightning within range. You must make a strength saving throw.
I'm assuming he's pretty strong.
He got a 5 plus 3, which is 8. So he failed. And he's going to take double damage from this. So do 2d8 damage to this Croconaw.
Okay, so...
This is going really well.
Don't jinx it.
Don't
I
jinx it.
probably should not have said that.
He hasn't
Rain!
rolled yet.
Darn it, Rain.
Hey, that wasn't Rain, that was Ed. Don't worry about it.
So 3, 3, 6. And that'll do 6 damage to Mr. Crocodile. I gotta keep it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good job. All right. Anything else you want to do?
I will then.
You still have a bonus action. If you want.
Well, all I was just gonna do is like get on the platform. Let's go.
Are you talking to Nocturne and Mimikyu?
I'm talking to I'm talking to those who are on the boat.
Okay. Alrighty. Noted. Well, it's Nocturne's turn right now, and she's gonna listen to you, and she's gonna...
Did you skip Lucius?
Yeah, I was just about to say, what? Where's my turn?
Oh, you... Wait, what did you get?
Oh, shoot. I was before... Oh, crap. I was before, Henry. Shoot.
Oh!
I got, let me look back, but I think I got, like, one more than him.
Okay.
You got an 8. I got a 7.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll just go... We'll fix that next time, but you can go now.
Okay. So, I am going...
Does what he did change anything you were gonna do?
No.
No, okay.
Okay, so,
Continuity.
can I lift Mimikyu?
You can? Yeah?
Can I lift Mimikyu and make the jump?
It's... Where are you jumping to? You don't really need to jump. You're like you're kind of docked next to...
Oh, so Mimikyu can get off on his own.
Yeah, everyone could probably get off on their own.
Okay, never mind.
Because the water's rising kind of with you.
Okay,
I was
sorry.
I was jumping because it's dramatic.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought that there was some water in between us and the thing, so I was going to take Mimikyu with me.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay, but if not, then I'll go on to what position is everybody in currently?
So you got
Or not everybody, just Rain, Rodney, and Henry.
Rain and Rodney are kind of back to back. Rain is facing the north side of the wall, while Rodney is facing the south. Henry is kind of next to, well, a little, like a few feet away from Rain, but kind of like in that vicinity.
Okay, I'm just thinking of where I want to jump to maximize potential protection.
Like you could definitely get between them.
Okay. Then I will do so.
You could make it to the Crocodile, and you'd be within 10 feet of everyone currently up on the platform.
Oh, that's actually not good because I don't want to be near 10 feet. I need to be 5 feet.
Well, yeah, you could be next to... Well, you'd be within 5 feet of Rain and Rodney, but not Henry, because he's off using his lightning lasso to kind of like off to the side a bit.
Okay, then I'll get in between Rain and Rodney.
Okay.
Oh, I also pull because it's lightning lure. Didn't I pull the crocodile towards me?
Yeah, so he's kind of like on Rain and Rodney's left.
Yeah, I'll go in between Rain and Rodney.
Okay.
There we go.
Are you gonna attack or anything?
Let me think. No, what I am going to do is, because I do not trust my rolls right now, to be frank, I'm going to use, and plus they're Crocodile, they're not Carnivore, so I thought they were Carnivore, so I could Divine Smite them, but I can't, so, I'm going to use Help on Rodney.
Okay.
Help?
So that means you get advantage on your next hit on the Crocodile. So that means...
I mean, if they were Carvana, then that would mean there's be a lot more than just being able to use Divine Smite.
Okay. Just doing a little rough diagram here. Okay. So then it goes to Nocturne. She's gonna follow your command and get off the boat, and she is gonna go behind you, Henry. And Mimikyu is gonna waddle his little ass off of that boat, and he seems to be doing the same thing. He seems to want to stay out of danger. And now we're gonna go back to Rain. You got this croconop in your grill. The water is rising, but not that it's hindering you in any way.
I just attacked for now.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna be using both my attack and my unarmed strike, and I'm gonna be doing like a double kick type of thing.
Okay. Make your attack rolls.
Oh my god, my mouse is like not working. Stop doing that.
Mine does weird stuff too. It's like when I click, it double clicks.
No, it's like I'm not even touching it, and it's like, oh, are you holding down the button? I'm just gonna. It's not working. I'm just gonna roll naturally. That is a.
That is.
Okay, the first one like does not hit at all because I rolled a 2.
Okay, yeah, that doesn't hit.
Okay.
That was your feint.
Yeah. And I'm assuming the second one's a hit because it's an 8 plus 5, which would be a 13?
That hits.
Oh, it does hit.
Okay. Their AC is around 13.
Dude,
Hey, maybe I would actually be able to hit.
Alright. Yeah. Okay, this is like not working at all. I need a new mouse.
Can you unplug this one?
Let me try taking the battery out. It's a wireless mouse.
Well, there's your problem already.
yeah, I'm really gonna invest into a wired mouse because I've been having problems too.
Yeah, I have a wired mouse already, and so it's pretty good.
Okay. Oh, so that's max damage.
Oh,
So that's 7 damage.
7.
cool. Okay, kick him in the stomach. Ugh. Unless you want to move or something, it'll be Rodney's turn.
I do not want to move. I will move in real life though to see if I can't find a wired mouse.
Okay.
All right, let's see what I can do.
All right.
You got it.
You have advantage because of Lucius pointing out a weak spot. So you'd get automatic sneak attack even though you're next to an ally and you're facing a single person, so you'd get it anyway, but you have advantage.
Right, so which Hokina is aiming at me?
There's one south of you, but it's in the water that's shooting its spit at you. But there's one next to Rain that he just kicked in the stomach.
I don't know if I want to bother the one in the water.
I don't think you can bother the one in the water.
I guess we'll
You're a
just
cat.
have to turn around, and we're gonna have to attack the one that's on the platform. The one attacking Rain.
Okay, so you're just gonna go next to Rain and poke him or scratch him.
Scratch them.
All
What's
right.
the difference?
It's different type of damage. Your spike is piercing, while your claws are slashing. And that makes a difference in some instances. I'll just have you know. But it's the same damage either way.
I guess I'll spike it to see if it does anything differently.
Good. So you're just gonna spike him. All right. So give me an attack roll.
All right, 20 plus 5.
Yeah, attack roll with advantage.
So you roll it twice, take the highest one. So you take that 18, definitely.
Yeah.
18 plus 5. Yeah, you definitely hit him. And you're going to get sneak. So first you do the die 4.
Okay.
Die 4 plus 3, I believe.
Yeah.
Which is 4 damage. And then you get your sneak attack damage, which is 2 die 6 right now. Ooh. That's still not bad, actually. Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now it is the Croconaut's turn. You kind of you pissed him off, Rodney, and he is gonna aim his big maw at you.
I've been waiting for this.
And I give him protection.
Right. What's it? Plus 5, 16?
16.
You have.
My armor class is 16.
All right. In that case, it hits you. Awesome.
Alright.
Awesome, says the dungeon master.
God.
You take. Where's my other? I'll just roll this twice.
So 24 down to.
Ooh. You take 10 points of piercing damage. So he
Ow.
bites down on your arm or something. Starts shaking like a rabid dog. The other one is going to aim. He's going to aim at you. Well, Rodney. He
You
missed.
crap for brains.
So does that protection? Do you have to be next to the enemy, or do you have to be next to him?
I have to be next to him. It's next to an ally that the protection works for.
And does it work for ranged?
Let me. I didn't see anything that says it works for specific things, but let me check.
Okay, I'll roll with disadvantage for the time. Okay, yeah, this is gonna matter. So.
Shit.
Okay, let me see.
I can't die here.
Yeah, it does not matter. The only thing that matters is that I can see the Croconaut is attacking.
Okay, so because of Lucius's protection ability, he kind of like Wonder Woman style goes in and deflects this water gun. Choo choo choo! Choo 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 choo! With his bracelets.
Maybe I've been saved. Actually,
Speaking...
hold on. Sorry.
I can't find one and I'm upset.
Actually, I don't know. I don't know if I have to say something like this. What is these braces in my inventory, by the way? I know
Bracers?
it's about time to ask.
Oh, that's armor.
Yeah, that's what's giving you this... That...
Bracelet.
Oh, the brace...
Sorry.
That's what's... Yeah, that's what's giving you the AC.
Okay.
Yeah. But we're gonna go to Lucius next after your awesome like Hawkeye parry of this water gun.
Okay, how's the Croconaut we've been battering looking in terms of health?
He looks a bit hurt, but he still looks like he has some fight in him.
Okay.
Well, the other one's just kind of sniping you from afar. It looks fresh.
If I were to, does help work for one roll or two?
I read this up. It only works for one roll.
Okay, so it only works for one roll. Okay, so my choices are either try to attack it, see if I can do some damage. I mean, I've got decent attack, so I've got a 50-50 shot of hitting it. I can try and help Rodney again, or...
I didn't expect 10 damage.
I'm going to regret this, but I'm going to try attacking it with Pound.
Okay.
Do
Oops.
your best. I hate this.
Why is it not showing?
What are you getting?
11.
me no attention.
No, you it's a glancing blow. You just miss it. You after some of the water got in your eye, maybe.
So it hits at 13, but at 11 it misses.
Yeah,
So
so
it's
it's
armor
either
class 12.
yeah, it's either 12 or 13.
All right, Henry, it is your turn. Unless Lucius has a bonus
Alright.
action.
I have one, but I don't want to use it right now, so
Okay, Henry, the stage is yours, my friend.
The stage is mine, but I shall. Well, so we currently have one in the water and one, still up but already damaged.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do is, as per your suggestion, I'm gonna use a new technique that I learned just last session.
Aw.
I'm gonna see if that thing works underwater and try to attack the Crocodile underwater with that.
What are you using?
Focus blast.
Oh, okay, yeah, shatter. Excellent. Da, 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 da. Is that just an attack roll or a saving throw? Da, 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 da.
that's a saving throw, I'm pretty sure.
Constitution. So you're just gonna aim it on that crocodile in the water?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, in the water.
He got a 12. What's your DC? All right, I guess
My
it.
DC.
I think we established this last time. It was like it's 8 plus your proficiency. It'd be 13. So yeah, it fails.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. So 3d8 damage to him.
Wait, 8 plus my proficiency, right? So
It'd be 8 plus your proficiency plus your modifier.
Yeah.
So it's
plus my proficiency.
plus your charisma.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so it is 13.
Okay.
8 plus 2 plus 3 is indeed.
Is that enough?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got 12, so he
So-
failed by 1.
So then I'll have to roll for lightning damage. That would be a 3d8
Yeah.
3d8 thunder damage, right?
Yeah, it's like noise.
The reason it's not if you're wondering if it's not a sound-based attack, it's because sound-based attacks are normal type
14.
and shatter affects like rock and steel more effectively, so that wouldn't make
14.
sense.
14
Yeah.
damage.
Yep.
Ooh, 14. 2, 3. Okay, he recoils. He kind of dunks under the water for a little bit from that devastating blow. Okay, Nocturne is going to show off one of her secret techniques that she has. And she's going to give you super inspiration, Lucius. Super bardic inspiration. Means you can... She sings a song for you, a very beautiful song, and you're probably entranced by this, Henry. You're hearing the fabled Meloetta song once again. So you get to add a d12 to any die 20 roll for the next hour.
D12. Jeez.
Yep.
Okay then. I
Uh,
assume for the sake of nat 20s, that counts as a dirty 20.
yeah, so we wouldn't get a crit.
Okay.
Just fucking off of me.
Mimikyu he's not looking like he's gonna do anything. Rain, what are you gonna do?
Well, I'm not really sure where we are because I was spending the last few minutes. There we go, English. Trying to find a wired mouse and failed miserably. So where's the
Okay.
Kronka now that we were attacking?
He's to your left.
He's in front of Rodney right now.
No,
I was just bitten.
yeah.
All right,
Like, behind you, you see Meloetta, Mimikyu, and Henry kind of like in a 3-man group, and you see the Crocodile attacking Rodney behind you.
Uh-oh.
Or no, Henry went over and attacked the Crocodile in the water with a focus blast.
Okay.
Then you're slowly rising, too.
All right. I'm going to just... I guess I'm just going to attack the crocodile again.
All right.
Me.
Took a bite out of Rodney, too.
Okay.
Try to take a bite of me. Try to drain my energy. Let me show you just what.
And again, it's not really working, so I'm just going to natural roll.
Okay.
Please.
That's 16 to hit.
Yep, you hit it.
All right. And that's 6 damage to it.
6. All right.
All right, and I'm going to spend a key point and do flurry of blows.
Okay. Let your flurries commence.
Please get rid of it.
All right, that hits. That's a 19.
Damage?
Wait, is it a 19? Is it a 19? Either way, it's 12 plus 5, so it hits.
Yeah. The benchmark is 13 right now, so.
And that's another 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And that's a 13.
Yep, that just hits it.
And that's 5 damage.
2, 3, 4, 5,
11.
15, 20, 20, 30, 34. It's starting to look bloodied. The one on the platform, anyway.
You mean it's not gone?
And Rodney, it is your turn once again.
Crap. What do I do?
You just got a nice taste, do you?
I mean, you keep attacking, I guess. Nothing else you really can do.
Yeah, hit it till either I or he dies. That's fantastic. Hang on. I know we already went over this last time, but what does my immovable rod do exactly?
So-
My immovable rod. Yeah.
So, it's a rod. You click a button on the top of it, and it'll just stay there. Defies gravity. So if you were to do it now, you'd probably submerge yourself, because it would stop the platform from rising, and...
Yeah, so, don't use your...
Don't use it.
Alright, I won't. I was just checking.
Do not use it, cat.
I really do not want to get another hit.
I mean, if you attack it, you don't get, I think it's almost dead, so it's likely that if you hit it, it'll probably be done.
Great, take a chance. I
mean, what other chance do you have?
Screw it. Let's do it. Let's just scratch this darn thing.
Okay. You do not have advantage this time. You get it, though.
Alright.
So a D4 first. D4 plus
3,
3,
plus
so it'd be 5. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 2d6.
7.
That scratch did it. It recoils back and just plops back in the water. And it's floating there.
Stupid alligator.
Okay, so that is gone.
What happened to Ed? He's gone.
He's gone?
Yeah,
Yes.
it just disappeared.
Oh,
He just disappeared. I don't know what happened.
he went to search for his mouse. He has to go off to distant lands to find his mouse. He's coming back.
He's online again, he's
mouse
probably gonna come back.
Yeah.
The computer mouse must be obtained.
The crocodile saw what happened to his friend, and he's going to take his more favorable position here and just keep shooting you with water guns. I guess at disadvantage because of protection.
Gross.
He's pissed off at Henry this time because he got You clonked him with your.
At least it's not me.
Oh wait, you're not next to him, so I'll roll a single one for that.
I bested his strategy with my superior wit, and also my ability to just scream something in Japanese that hurts him.
Again.
What's
not
your
more-
AC, Henry?
My AC is 14.
Okay, he just gets you.
Just about.
So he's gonna spit 3 damage of cold, 3 cold damage, water damage. You're kind of used. The reason it didn't do so much is you're kind of used to this. You know this tactic from your shell.
Yes, I'm aware. Well, let's see if my hat has anything to say about that.
All right, Lucius.
Oh, hat of tricks.
Okay, so, it's currently submerged, like, we're definitely at disadvantageous.
He's not submerged. He's just kind of like swimming there off in the distance. Like you see his head poking out.
Okay, so we're gonna need to how are we gonna fight this, guys? Any good ideas?
All right. Let's see.
Wait. It's in the distance. Would I be able to hit it with a throwing weapon?
Yes, you would. You just need to get a little closer, not much. Kind of where around Henry is. He's kind of by the edge.
A little
Okay.
closer.
Then I'll move closer and I'll let me make sure I'm right about what it is. Yeah. I'll chuck one of my iron thorns at it.
All right. So this is going to be a range throw. So it's going to use your dex instead, I believe.
Oh, it's using my dex instead. That's actually really good.
Yeah. So do an attack roll using your dex and your proficiency.
Okay, that's +4 to my attack roll. That's nice. Well, I
Now
could
don't
fail
screw it
anyways.
up. Now don't screw it up.
Nat 20.
There you go.
Can I divine smite with the thing I threw?
Let me just. I believe you can, but just let me double check.
Whatever it is, it's going to be critical.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the point.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like it's a Carvana. It's not a dark type.
No, but divine smite is still extra damage. I do,
It-
and with the critical, it's even more extra damage.
It says here a melee weapon, and that's a ranged.
Okay, so no, I can't.
Yeah.
It's critical, though.
Yeah. So 2d4 plus your dex modifier.
And it's critical, yo.
Oh wait, shoot, 2d4 plus my Wait, if I do +2, would it add +2 to both of them, or would I have to add +4 to it?
You roll the 2 dice and just add your modifier once.
Okay. Oh shoot, I'm doing this wrong.
Yeah.
2d4 plus 2.
That's wrong. You forgot the exclamation mark.
Oh, I knew something was looking wrong.
We are so good at this, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
I knew
We're
something looked wrong.
Don't worry,
We're
I've.
the greatest at D&D.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
Well, that's still 4 damage. 1, 2,
is
3,
crap.
4.
I mean, it makes sense. You threw it into the water.
Yeah. On the other hand, Rodney, you could do sneak attacks like that too. Just an FYI. As long as someone's next to it, you could do something like that and get your sneak attack. Just saying. But we're going to Henry next. Lucius just ran up next to you and hurled a spike that he threw it pretty mightily, but it kind of like went into the water and it slowed down a bit. So you have a feeling if you aimed that a little better, it would have been a little more devastating.
Yes, also, it is in the water.
Yeah.
Well,
And the spike sinks down.
I have no other ideas considering my current skill set, because I don't think I should. I don't think I should really risk doing. I should really risk doing, like going into the water. So I have decided to pull this out of my. Oh no!
Every time. You want to see a water gun?
Best running joke.
How do you always get it too?
That's the exact thing. I have decided to pull this out of my. Oh no! I just pulled an ocelot shell. I know what's going.
You know, because this is like so miraculous how this keeps happening, I am gonna let it do the water gun damage. You pulled 3 in a row, so it's like a slot machine. Yeah, balloon jackpot. So
It's like it's 777, except the 7s are ocelot shells.
so you pretty much copy his water gun, and you get critical damage.
Oh, whoa!
So you do what's their water gun do? A D6 plus 1. So roll a D6 twice plus 1. Well, first, yeah, you just attack. You hit him. You don't need to do an attack roll, just the damage roll.
So wait, 2d6?
2d6 plus 1.
2d6 plus 1.
Yeah, they're.
You like caught the water and like returned it to him.
Yes.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I'll show you a thing or two. There you go. Give you a mulligan there.
This finally worked. After it happened to me 4 times.
You've kept track?
I was hoping for the Pichu,
Yes,
though.
I have kept track.
Jeez, you're pathetic.
I was hoping for the Pichu too. I think it would have been almost better.
I was hoping for one of those.
Throw the baby.
Nocturne is gonna take cover behind the pillar, just so the Croconaut cannot hit her. And Mimikyu thinks that's a good idea too, and follows her. So we go back to Rain.
You're good for nothings.
Run,
Alright,
run.
you'll notice that I am now on my phone because I have had to reset my computer. So,
Oh,
I guess.
Your choice. I think your choices are either you can probably approach it or you can ice beam it.
It's a good thing that I know the roles to those because I don't have access to my character sheet at the current moment. I
Crap.
think I will ice beam.
okay. That's just an attack roll.
Yeah. It fell on the floor.
It fell on the floor.
Aw, it's good too. Dang it.
The floor counts. The floor counts. What is it?
No,
It was an 18 plus 4.
Okay.
I'll just let you take it. Whatever.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay.
Like that one mulligan I just got
Yeah.
from having the whole running gag of rolling a 2 on the have shoot tricks.
Alright, that's 3 damage.
That's unbelievable.
You know what? Screw it. We'll make that like an addendum to that hat. If you get 3 of the same things in a row, something good will happen.
Now I'm just thinking like the Pichu, and then an Alolan Raichu appears.
All right.
Alright, so he got 3 damage. Did I hear that?
Yeah, I got the 3 damage.
Yeah.
I got it. Is there anything else you can do?
I can move.
Okay.
If you get close to it, Rodney gets sneak attack from his throw stuff.
I'll do that.
All right. You could definitely make it. You are now next to it in the water.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna spend another key point and do patient.
Oh, okay. Sure. Yeah.
That'll be
You
my turn.
want me to what now?
What? That's that lets you dodge it.
Patient defense basically lets me use the dodge action as a bonus action.
All right. Yeah. So you got to dodge. Okay. Let's just Rodney, it's your turn. You're on the platform.
Oh,
Rain just went out into the water next to this thing.
What do I do? What do I do? Things in the water and don't have anything to range.
Don't you have a throwing weapon?
He does have a spike. That's range, but you lose it. You're going to lose it if you throw it.
Yeah, that's.
But
the
you do
problem.
get sneak attack though, if you hit
The
it.
only problem is that either I throw it, have a luck to it, or I have no choice but to dive in the water and try to attack him that way. Because I'm just a melee guy.
No, you can throw. It'd be the exact same roll that it.
I know.
Yeah.
That's why I'm gonna have to throw it.
Okay.
If I'm gonna have to do any damage during this turn, I'm gonna have to throw it. Otherwise, I'm just a sitting duck.
Okay.
Well,
Alright, I'm gonna throw my spike. Sorry, you want me to roll?
Yeah. Attack roll.
20 plus,
5.
Yeah, I'm throwing it, so...
Same roll.
yeah, you use dexterity. But for me, I use strength for a physical attack or dexterity for a throw. But since you use dexterity both, you use just the same thing you always do.
3, though. That
What?
would mean my throw was 20 plus 3, wouldn't it be?
Dexterity plus proficiency, so it'd be 5.
Yeah.
Okay. I should know all this by now.
Wah, wah. Plop. And your spike sadly, your trusty spike that's been with you since the beginning of the journey, slowly descends down next to that chest that's more than 80 feet now.
Oh, unlucky. That's unlucky.
Okay, so he's gonna attack Rain now, and he has disadvantage. He's gonna try and bite you instead, since you're in his element as well. Wow, he got crap. We'll just pass over to, Lucius.
Okay, huh.
And that's my wood spike out of my inventory.
Did the other one get knocked out?
Yeah, the other one's knocked out already.
The one you're in the water with is still there.
Yeah, so
I
we
mean,
got
I
one.
figured-
We got one left. At this point in time, I don't think my spells can help me, but I'll just check just to make sure. You don't help, 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 you don't help. Nope, none of my spells can help me right now.
Well, maybe you don't help, Lucy.
What would happen if I tried swimming out after it?
You're not in peril right now. I think your strength score is good enough to make it out, but you're gonna have disadvantage on attack rolls while fighting it.
Oof. Okay, then yeah, then I cannot fight on land
Why don't I have magic? Ugh,
because you're a rogue.
I hate this.
So you just
Okay, I mean it's not like my magic's helpful. Okay, so I'll throw another spike at it, or yeah, another thorn technically.
okay.
Yeah.
Make your attack roll.
Please be good.
Yep,
You're
you hit.
good.
I'd say that's pretty good, yeah.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Oh, whoops. D4.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Yeah, he gets it.
Hey,
Ooh,
Nice.
max
6
damage.
damage.
that is indeed pretty good.
6. All right. He's looking tired, but there still seems to be fighting him. Henry, it's your go.
Well,
You're on the edge of this.
well, I'll try something. Something interesting. Okay, I have two ideas. Listen up here. Either I go into the. Either I use my electric damage by doing the punch of my people in the water, or use
Rain's in there.
prestidigitation to. Huh?
Range
I'm in the water, so please don't do that.
Ah, yes. I forgot about Rain. Yes. Well, I was thinking, using prestidigitation to make the water, to make the water, part of the water at least, smell like a, smell like
Like,
a fish primed to be eaten. A fish primed to be eaten. To try to lure the crocodile forward over here.
Oh, yeah, lure the crocodile closer to us. That's actually a good idea.
That is actually a really good idea.
Oh, if it succeeds, do I get an opportunity attack?
Oh yeah, we'll see on its turn.
Oh wait, I go before it, so it wouldn't matter anyway.
I will use as a thing to bait it this apple core.
Oh yeah, you kept your apple core.
Oh my god.
You didn't go all like Ryuk on it and just eat it whole.
I did not eat it whole. No.
Okay.
it's so crazy, it just might work.
Okay. So you're just bring it near you to the platform so you can get melee attacks in on it. All right. Cool.
Put the apple core in the water, using prestidigitation to make it smell and taste like fish, and try to lure it forward. Yeah.
Okay. So
Now that I think about it, you guys have all the good stuff.
well, that's what bards do. With bards, you always have to look at the frigging player's handbook. That's the only thing. It's like, wait, you could do that.
I mean, of course, you have DPS, and I mean, Rain sorta. Rio and Rain have DPS. Henry
I
has
guess
a
it
bunch of.
pays just being Soldier 76 all day. I guess.
Okay. Anyway, we're gonna go over to Rain because Nocturne and Mimikyu are hiding.
Alright, I am gonna hit it.
All right. We'll do your underwater punches that don't restrict you because you are an aquatic person.
And the mouse is working again.
Da-da!
So I can do this. Yeah!
Oh, too bad you didn't have the focus energy on. You still, but you do hit it. There's that.
Okay. So that's D4 plus 3. That's 6 damage. I'm gonna hit it again.
4, 5, 6. Okay, this is not flurry. This is just normal.
This is just normal.
All right.
I only have 1 key point left. I'm not gonna waste it right now.
Yep, you hit it again.
Like, why don't you?
Max damage,
die?
7 damage.
2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah,
6,
come
7.
on.
Alright, that's my turn.
All right. It
What
looks.
do you think about the max damage?
I wouldn't say bloodied because you're punching it and kicking it. It looks black-eyed. Maybe it is spitting up a little blood, but it definitely seems like it is hurt. Rodney, it's your go.
Why won't this guy go down?
Right now, you're almost to the top too, like of well, not the top of the play. You're up to where the path branches in the cardinal directions.
Well, if I try to attack it, I'm gonna have to get up close to it.
I think for now, just waiting here and like maybe either preparing to dodge or maybe helping me or something would be your best bet.
What can I do? Just give you guidance?
You can use help, which would give me an advantage on my next attack roll.
Yeah, you're like the way they flavor it is like you're pointing at a weak spot for him or something.
In other words, the
So
best
it's-
course of action would be to use guidance.
Guidance won't actually help me because it won't give me anything from my attack roll, whereas help would get me from my attack roll.
Alright, I'm trying to figure out where help is on my character sheet.
It's a universal action. It's like attack and dodge and stuff like that.
Alright.
I didn't even know it existed until like a few weeks ago, so don't feel bad.
Yeah, so
Alright,
you can just...
I'm gonna be right next to Lucius, and I'm gonna be using my help.
Yeah, you see him like the crocodile clutching his his chest. You see like kind of like a hole there from like where you hit him before with the spike. Like, yeah, hit him there.
If you just get right through there, I'm sure he'll be down out and good for sure. he'll be down out and good.
Okay.
Just don't screw this up, okay?
So on his turn, he is going to first bite you, Rain, and he got a 19. I assume that hits.
That definitely hits.
And he will do 1, 4, 5 plus 3 does 8 damage to you. And now he sniffs the air and then he starts heading towards the platform. And you do get an opportunity attack if you so please.
I do so please.
All right, so make an attack
That
roll.
doesn't hit.
No, you miss him. He seems, oh, yum, yum. So he's over by the platform now, like, kind of like looking in the water.
Oh my god.
Okay, but
And now it's, yeah, you are now in range of him now, though.
okay, so I can now attack him using pound,
Yeah,
and I get advantage.
Because I gave you help.
yeah. You see that spot where it hit before? And you definitely hit, my man.
19. Okay, cool. No, I'm probably not going to do that. So, okay.
Help! I need somebody.
Gotcha.
Not just anybody.
Yeah, I need someone.
7 damage.
4, 5,
7 damage.
6. He's down. You managed to do enough damage, Lucius, and he... Blub, 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 blub. You see the bubbles slowly disappear as he sinks to the bottom. And your platform now rises up and stops at this branching pathway that goes in 4 directions. And it kind of hooked... The center kind of hooked up to 2 other Gyarados reliefs sticking out of this pillar. But one's on the east side of it, one's on the west side of it. Similar to the one you saw below. Now I have a question. Do you want to continue, or should we... That's where we'll leave off. I asked this to the chat, too.
I'm fine with continuing.
Personally, I want to continue.
I'm not sure if I want to. What? It's a valid complaint.
No, it's just... It always seems to be the case that it's 3 against 1. You're always the one.
Am I always the one that's like, I don't think it's such a good idea?
Well, no, I mean, like, this is out of game. This is, do you want to continue playing, or do you want to stop now?
Leave it up to the jury.
I don't think you'll get through the dungeon, but, you know, just if you wanted a little more than one encounter.
Ultra Cross and Unstoppable say they're fine with overtime.
Okay, well, we'll go to the next hour.
The
And-
eyes
Same
to the
thing
right,
with Magician Tronic.
6. The nose to the left, 1. So the eyes have it. The eyes have it. Unlocked.
All right.
All right.
Okay, well, the water stopped here. Your boat is still there. It kind of rose with you. And there are 2 of these Gyarados reliefs, both with the kind of recess in their mouth this time. There are 4 pathways going in the cardinal directions, should I say. This is going to be a while. If you have any questions, just ask me again. We're not doing miniatures here, which is theater of mind. So, to the north, there is sort of a place immediately to the pathway to the north where it turns from limestone to just a granite pathway, so you could disembark there. At the end of this pathway is a ladder that obviously goes up and to a door. To your east, you see a long tunnel. It's watery, so you'd need to use your boat, or Rain could swim. That just leads to a door. To your south, it's another watery path that goes south and turns right. You can't see what goes beyond there. And finally, to the west, you see it's another watery pathway, but there is a platform with a door on it.
Okay. What?
So, here's what I'm thinking. If we go north or west, we're going to have to probably leave the boat behind. unless we all want to just carry it with us. Whereas if we go south or east, we'll probably be able to keep the boat for a while. However, I think if we head north, that'll be our best chance of getting out of the dungeon quickly.
Where do you think it would lead?
North is the way without the limestone, yes?
Yeah,
North is the way that goes to Granite.
yeah.
Okay.
Like you could disembark and walk on it.
Because, I'm thinking, like, limestone is... We have limestone around here because of all the water, whereas if it turns to granite, that likely means that we're going to more dry land. So therefore, if we exit out that way, it's possible we might exit out into, possibly some sort of land. We can exit on land.
Yes,
Where do you
I
think
say
we'll end up?
I say granite.
Okay.
You're confident in that?
Yes.
Fairly. Can I do a check just to make sure my knowledge is correct?
Sure.
Okay, I'll go with basic intelligence like last time.
No, there'd be a nature.
That'd be nature. Okay. That's even better. I like nature a lot better.
Yeah,
18.
you know that's exact. You have a feeling that way is dry. It's gonna be dry.
Yeah, okay. I'm positive that way it's going to be dry. We're going to reach some sort of dry land, so it's possible we might not even need our boat anymore. What do you guys think?
I agree. I agree we should go. I personally say we should go.
The faster we get out of this mystery dungeon, the better off we'll be. I don't want to be around here.
Okay. So do you want Mimikyu and Mellow and Nocturne to go in the boat with you?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. You're all gonna hop in the boat, and so just for a frame of reference, I'm just gonna, while you do that, I'm gonna draw a crude drawing while I describe things. Okay, so you row your boat to the north, and you're disembarking.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. So you walk, just drawing and drawing and explaining at the same time. To your right, there is another mural depicting Groudon. Since you know who that is now. And he is standing at what looks like a dried up ocean, and you see a bunch of fish Pokemon and fish themselves, just fish, like you'd guess flopping on the on this dried up ground. Horrible fate for the poor helpless creatures.
That's disturbing.
That is also food, which we do not have.
Yes, we definitely need food.
I don't think it's necessarily telling us that there's food here. If I had any guess, based on how this place has gone so far, the way I guess it's laid out is we just passed through what is essentially Kyogre's domain, which is filled with water, and we're going into Groudon's domain, which is filled with land.
Okay. And
That
so
makes sense to me.
there's also that ladder in front of you.
Groudon's a ground type. Oh. I have to prepare myself for earthquake safety.
I don't think we'll actually find Groudon there. We didn't find Kyogre in the water.
Well, we might find ground types.
That is very much a possibility. Though we'll also have probably a lot more room to maneuver around.
Do you understand that I'm weak to ground?
Right. So, there's Groudon to the right, ladder straight ahead of us. Could be a trap.
And it leads up to a door.
Leads up to a door, which could be a trap. Then there's the Groudon, which could also be a trap. I don't like these mystery dungeons, okay?
If only we had someone in our party who could check for traps and disarm them.
Are you
Hint,
talking
hint.
to me? Jeebus.
You know, someone who can disarm traps, that's a good idea.
Alright, I get the picture. So how exactly am I gonna do that?
Well, what exactly do you think is a trap?
Well... that's a... Trap is a trap.
It's a trap.
Could be a trap, might not be a trap, I don't know. Let's see, so, if I'm not mistaken, what's the view again?
To your right, you see that mural of Groudon. In front of you, there is a ladder that goes up, and you saw earlier it leads to a platform which has a door.
Alright. I am just gonna take a chance, and I'm gonna try climbing up the ladder. I'm gonna climb up the ladder to the north.
Okay, you're just going to climb up the ladder?
I'm going to see. Is it like... Can I check to see if this ladder is old or anything?
Give me a investigation.
Sure.
Investigation.
Alright, let's see. Investigation 20 plus 2. 13.
You see that the kind of... You're climbing along it, and then you see the fifth kind of... what do you call it? Rings in the ladder? Rungs, yeah. You see it's slightly broken, and if you were to have tried to climb that, you probably would have fallen down. You could just step over it, but that one in particular.
So we can just go over that one. Right?
Yeah, if you notify the party.
Right, guys. I think this is pretty much doable. Just be careful about the fifth one on the... Sorry.
From the bottom.
Just be careful about the fifth one from the bottom. It's a little unsteady.
Got it.
All right. But otherwise, you make it all the way up.
Whew. There's my exercise for the day.
And not the crocodile battle that we
There's eye muscles.
Alright.
And I assume everyone's just going to follow him up the ladder.
Yeah.
Now you're at this door. A wooden door.
Right. Could be trapped, might not be trapped. I'm gonna take that advice, and can I check to see if this door has any sort of trap?
Sure. Do another investigation check on the door.
Sure thing.
It looks safe.
Looks about safe. Don't know what the heck to do. Right. I'm gonna slowly put my hand on the handle.
Mm-hmm.
You twist it.
Yep.
And I'm going to open it.
It's locked.
Figures. Alright. Time to get out the toolkit.
All right. You bust out your thieves' tools.
Yep.
Before he does his thieving tools, I'm gonna give him guidance.
Oh, there you go. So you can add a D4 to whatever your roll is.
Sure. Okay. What do I use for this? Dexterity?
Yeah, it's your dexterity times... It'd be your proficiency plus your... No, your double your proficiency, so it'd be 4 plus your dexterity, 3, so it'd be plus 7.
Alright, 20 plus 7? Is that what I'm hearing?
D20 plus 7, yes.
Alright.
And you got an extra D4 just in case things go awry.
Yeah, so chances are, unless you get a 1, you're probably going to get this. Yeah, you're a wizard. You just catch the tumblers just without even looking, really.
Do I even have to roll the D4?
No, you don't. No. Just for bragging rights, maybe.
Otherwise, you could keep it just in case you need to make another skill check.
Yeah.
You have to maintain concentration with that, I've found out, too.
Alright.
Yeah.
It's unlocked, so I'm gonna open the door.
All right, in this room, you immediately see this. It's made out of granite as well. This granite room. There is a chest in the middle of the room, but it's made out of limestone. Very similar to the limestone you saw on the lower level. It also looks pretty brittle and cracked. You can also see it has something scribed on it. To the left of to the west, there is what looks like a bedroll and a little campfire and a little sack next to it. And that's all you really see in this room.
Where is this room?
Did somebody sleep in here?
Couldn't be. It's a mystery dungeon. Who on earth would be sleeping in places like this?
Somebody with a lot of guts, or somebody who was teaming with other people?
Sounds like someone who had a death wish.
Well, we're not sleeping in here, so,
No,
I immediately go to bed. No, I'm kidding.
Oh gosh, what do I make of this room? There's no exit out of here.
No, it's just
It's just a one-way
Yeah.
exit.
You could, I suppose, since I'm guidancing, would making a perception check really do anything right now?
What are you exactly trying to perceive?
I think, Rodney, you could try and perceive the writing on the chest, maybe.
You could go right up to it and read it if you want.
Yeah.
You could if you want, you could try to see it from far away, but
I don't want to take that chance. It might be a trap.
Yeah, read it. Try reading it from far away, and I have guidance with you, so.
yeah.
Sure.
So yeah, it'd be perception.
Perception.
Yeah. Use your peepers, your 20/20 vision, and hope you get a 20.
That's cute.
Okay, and what plus 4?
I guess I have no choice.
So bust out the D4 if you want to. So 11. So what you could, you squint your eyes really tight, and you make out the words da 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 Kyogre da 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 blessing chest.
Kyogre blessing chest.
Yeah, you can't really make out the words from this distance.
I really don't want to stick around. Guys, did you hear what I just said? I think it's best to leave this one alone.
I don't know. Just seeing that somebody was here, actually, I'm going to investigate the, caught on fire.
Okay, so it's a little past the chest. Did you want to look at the chest a little more, just to see what it actually said, since you're closer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
It says, with Kyogre's blessing, the chest will be opened.
With Kyogre's blessing, the chest will be opened.
Okay, and then I'm going to invest.
Okay. So you see a little campfire. It looks it doesn't look like it was recent. It looks like it was quite a long time ago. The bedroll is, it doesn't look worn out or anything. It's a perfectly good bedroll, but there is a sack next to it.
There's what next to it?
A sack. A small sack.
What the hell? Getting some really bad vibes from this.
Yes. Bad vibes.
You're not helping.
Yeah,
Indeed.
I'll investigate the sack.
All right, you're going to look inside?
Yeah.
There is a stone spike made out of limestone.
A stone spike.
Made out of limestone.
Weapon?
No, I don't think it'd be work as a weapon, but or would it work as a weapon?
No, you'd reckon it'd probably break if you used it as a weapon.
Okay.
A limestone spike and a limestone chest.
And the chest
To,
looks really brittle too.
Yeah, I'm going to take the spike with me and see if there's any place to put the spike. Put the spike in the chest.
Okay. Give me a perception check. Or no, investigation, sorry. Investigation.
I don't think either of them matter.
I really don't like this.
No, wait,
This
it does
chest-
matter.
This chest gives off bad vibes. Don't say anything.
Oh, whoops, not that one. 11.
Okay, so you can see it's literally... It's kind of like a boulder carved out to be a chest. It doesn't look like there's any way to open it, really, or insert anything.
Okay, so the limestone, so I can't use the limestone spike. Alright guys, I think we've seen all we can see in this room. Let's head back.
Weird thing.
All right.
Let's just keep this place in mind for later if we ever figure out what this blessing from Rayquaza is.
Kyogre.
I don't know.
Or not Kyogre.
So you're just going to make your way back to their boat, or does anyone else want to do anything in here?
Huh.
What else is all in the
I
room?
just want to go over to the Groudon place so I can get some fish.
Well, it's a mural depicting fish. So you want to carve out a fish, maybe.
I want to see if well, I thought there were like actual fish there. That's what I was thinking. But I want to go to the Groudon mural nonetheless. So you just want to walk towards it.
Okay, so you're going to leave the room, but Rain, you wanted to go check the bedroll some more?
No, I just wanted to. I was just wondering what else was all in the room, or is that
there's kind of like a campfire that's long past its prime. There's the perfectly good bedroll. Lucius took the sack, and there's just that chest that's a brittle boulder.
Okay, then I'm good.
All right. Now you're just gonna follow Henry's lead and go back to the mural.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Let us go. I shall go to the mural. See if there are.
So you're back at your boat then.
Oh, so much for that detour.
Though it does make me interested. As I said before, I believe over there is possibly Groudon's, which means our water routes are probably continuing through Kyogre's domain. So maybe if we want to open that chest, we have to take one of the water routes and see where it takes us.
With Kyogre's blessing.
Alright, but do we want to open that chest, or do we want to just get out of here?
That's a very good point. I'd rather us just get out of here.
Okay.
I don't know. I have a very crazy...
So excuse my crude drawing, but that's what you kind of got. To the left, you got that door with the platform, and the other lead to... I forgot to leave. There's a door there, too. And it twists to the right of the bottom.
Don't know. Would it work? Would it not work? I don't know. I'm debating myself. I have something idea.
Oh.
I mean, you can mention it to the DM and he can tell you if it works.
But if I do it in character, I'm not sure if Rodney would have any idea about what these gems would do. You seeing where I'm getting at? Those gems that Henry carried?
Yeah.
I'm just wondering if those gems have something to do with Kyogre's blessing. You see where I'm getting at, right? No, you don't get it. Okay.
Yeah, I think I got an idea. You're saying that the Gemmy might have something to do with the treasure chest, right?
Yeah, I'm just wondering if laying one of the gems on top of it would do anything, but I highly doubt it would work.
Yeah, I don't think...
No, I don't think it would work. It was a crazy idea. We can just head back. Are we gonna all head back into the main room?
Well, you're already
Yeah.
there.
Oh, already there.
You're kind of on the edge of the granite where your boat is.
All right.
Oh no, where do we go?
Well, we went in one direction. So our choices are either either east, west, or south now.
East, west, or south? East, west, or south?
I feel like we should save south for last since we don't exactly know where that goes.
Fair point. Okay, so do we want to east or do we want to west?
Let's see. And west would be. Sorry, what was it again?
It's like a platform and there's a door.
Yeah.
West would be
On.
a platform and just a door there. East would be a waterway. You know, just in case one of these waterways leads us to a really bad place. I don't know. I think we should try with the one we already know. West, I think. Is that right? West, east.
I'm good to go west.
I don't know!
I have no strong preference either way.
Okay.
I'm good with whatever the group decides.
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. I say I don't
West
know.
with the door.
West, I guess.
All right.
West with the door.
West you go. You make it.
Westward bound.
You make it to the platform, and there is a door on it, very similar to the one you saw in the north path.
Right.
Okay.
Mandatory check for traps. Mandatory pick the lock. Yeah. Right.
All right. So just give it an investigation.
All right. I really need to get it into my head exactly my modifiers. Alright, 2.
Yep. Okay. So, as you go for the door, a little spike shoots out, but you see it coming, and you're like, "Fuck you!" and you totally miss it.
There we go.
There's
that's
our
the
one.
That wasn't the first. That wasn't the only use. It was you. It was not
Yeah.
a word that we can only use once.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Alright, I've seen enough.
Yeah. It's disarmed for what it's worth too.
One can never be too careful with these things. Yep.
Oh,
Well, it tells us that somebody doesn't want us going this way, which means going this way is probably the perfect idea.
Or it could be the worst thing that we ever do in our lives.
I opened the door.
It opens, and you see
As he's contemplating, Rain just walks up, opens the door.
I just roll my eyes at this and I'm like, okay, whatever.
Okay, so you enter this square room, this rectangular room. There is, where's my brush?
Where's your brush?
Square. There is, to the southeast of the room, there are stairs that go down. There is a pathway to the north.
Okay.
And is that it?
And that is it. Otherwise, it's an empty room. Same
Stairway
granite material.
down, empty way. A lot of choices.
I don't think we should go down any lower.
Man,
No.
the
heck
mystery
no.
dungeon fan in me really wants to go to those stairs.
Do, 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 do.
Yeah, I think we should.
Duh.
I think we should just keep moving in the pathway onwards.
Okay.
Oh, goodness.
So you go down the. What's your marching order? Well, who's in the front? That's all I gotta know.
Oh, Sure.
I thought that Rain was the one in front. He was the one who opened the door.
Yeah,
He's our leader.
but Lucius the one who declared to go.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just assume Lucius is leading the charge. It's just because this is a 5-foot hallway. So
And it's a very narrow walkway. I get it. Okay.
okay, so you walk down this hallway. It turns right.
Turns right.
And you see another mural, but this time just it just has a basic like Ken Sugimori picture of Kyogre. And under it, it says, "The world submerged brings new life." Otherwise, the hallway continues and turns right, and if you want to go.
I
The
don't
world
like
submerged brings new life.
This. The Ogre's
Interesting.
blessing opens the chest.
So, Wait, I just realized something. What if that chest is opened by making it underwater? By making it go below water.
That would make sense. Those Crocodile came to life.
Yeah, there's that too. Those Crocodile came to life. So, but how are we going to do that is the question. Because I assume we probably can't lift it with us and take it to the other room.
Leads the way. Oh yeah, only problem is, even if we do submerge it in water, what are the odds that someone is going to be able to bring it back up? We submerge it underwater, and we might as well be up a creek without a paddle.
I just came up with the dumbest idea, and it's not gonna work, but I kind of want to try it.
Rain.
What is it?
If we could all go back to the room with the chest, please.
I get it. We're gonna carry it and throw it into the water.
No, that's not the idea. He's gonna water gun it.
Yeah.
This pathway still turns to the right, just FYI. And are you gonna go back?
I feel like, I mean, it's not really worth it. I just, it was just a dumb idea. Yeah, it's a dumb idea. We don't have to do it.
I mean, maybe water would do something to it, maybe not, because water is Kyogre's blessing. So you could certainly, if you want to go back and try it, we could certainly try it. Otherwise, we could keep going on.
Nah, it's not a big deal. We can just go ahead and keep going.
All right.
Okay.
Your ways, but okay.
Okay, so you're leading the charge as you turn around the corner?
Yep.
Okay, so Lucius, you make a right, and you immediately fall down a trapdoor. Everyone else sees, so this leads to a dead end, but as soon as he turned around the corner, like, below him opened up, and so you go tumbling down this slide.
Wait. Can I use my reaction to throw my rope up?
That takes too much time, and you're caught by surprise here.
No.
Crap.
If it was like his immovable rod, then yeah, but it's a rope. You gotta like get that out and throw it and stuff. So you go tumbling down, and you smack right into a wall. This slide. You take 2d6 bludgeoning damage.
Ew.
That is 6 damage.
Okay.
Okay, but for what it's worth, I have a feeling no one else is gonna follow him at the immediate moment. There is a door in front of you. It has a keyhole, but to your right, next to the slide, there is you see a key hanging on the door, or not on the wall, sorry, and there is a little like fountain of water next to it, but you see that the key is made out of limestone.
I think I know exactly how this is working.
Okay, so we'll go back to the others before you do anything. What do you want to do after Lucius fell down this trapdoor? Kind of like it goes down and then it went back up when he fell down.
Oh, Jeeves.
Okay, so I vote we don't go this way.
We can't just leave him there.
He was like, "I'll lead the charge."
Also, they're stuck in darkness now.
Yeah.
Well, except for Rodney.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Thanks for reminding me.
know what I'm gonna do is completely stupid, but can I get out my immovable rod and see if I can't do anything with it?
Oh my god, please don't.
What do you mean?
Well, you could sort of like. Do you want to go down the slide and like hit the immovable rod, like so you don't trip? You can just keep pressing the button over it, so you just cut out.
No. I really don't know. What am I supposed to do?
Didn't we see stairs back there? Maybe they laid down to where he is?
For all intents, you could step on the trap and you could like push down on it and you'd open the door, but
I don't know what to do. This just kind of took us by surprise. What am I supposed to do?
we'll cut to you, Lucius. They don't know what to do.
I say we go back to the stairs.
In the dark.
Well, we have
Dark.
Rodney.
Oh, he's
We
just
can
gonna...
just form a conga line.
Oh, great. Not this again.
Form the conga line.
Alright.
Okay, so you're making your way back there. Well, Lucius, you're in this like little area with the slide and the key with the fountain and the door.
I really don't think it's a good idea to be left behind like that.
I assume that climbing up the slide is impossible right now.
It'd be pretty hard.
Yeah, thought so.
And you might wet your lantern. You're lucky you didn't do it here.
Okay, thought so.
Oh god,
Okay.
I'm worried. We just left him there to die.
Yeah, I'm kind
No.
of worried myself.
Yeah.
No, man, it'll be fine. There are stairs.
Stairs to where?
Exactly.
Okay, so I will carefully take the limestone key and I will have the fountain water pour on it.
All right, you put it in the water and it slowly crumbles away, revealing a silver key.
So, right. Okay, gotta get this information back to everyone. Okay, and I will use the key to unlock the door.
Inside the door, you see a chest.
Just a chest?
In this like small room, and behind it, there's kind of like it's sort of, you could see cracks in it.
It's a trap.
Cracks in the place behind the chest?
Like in the wall behind the chest.
I knew I should have been there.
Okay. Is there anything else in the room aside from a chest and some cracks?
That's all. It's just a small room, empty. Besides those things.
Okay. And I assume... Oh, joy, this is kind of suckish for me. So, currently, my choice is... Currently, I don't really have much I can do. Well... If I die, at least I die satiating my curiosity, because I can't climb back, so, I'll open the chest.
Okay, it opens, pops open. You see another one of those glowy orbs you found at the beginning of the dungeon. And first, give me a die 6 roll.
A die 6?
Yeah, just a straight up die 6.
Why?
Okay, that is item. Now give me 1, 2, 3. Give me another die 6 roll.
Why? God, what's happening?
2 3s.
2 3s? Okay, what do you get? You get a green potion and that orb from before.
Okay.
Okay. Let's cut back to Our conga line.
Dun, 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 dun.
So you're leading them to the stairs?
I really don't like these stairs. It could be a trap.
Let us go to the stairs.
You're gonna go down the
I at
stairs?
least investigate the stairs first.
Oh, sure. Give me an investigation.
Thank you. I don't want us to die. 11.
They seem like fine stairs. Sturdy. Doesn't look like you'll slip.
At this point, I'm not taking any chances. Seriously.
All right. So you're just gonna go
All right.
down the stairs. What?
Let's make our steps.
All right. Well, they go down and down and down
And down.
and down.
And down.
You think it's never going to end, but you finally hit the bottom. And you are in a room now with 3 weird-looking rocks and a chest. And there is a door to the north.
Here we go.
Okay, so maybe this didn't lead to Lucius.
I should have just used my movable rod formation.
Meloetta says, shouldn't we find Lucius?
That's what we are trying to do. Jeez, if she were here. Alright, he. Whoops.
Let's cut back to you, Lucius. You are in this room with the cracked wall.
God, I'm getting confused.
I'll investigate the cracked wall.
It doesn't take much investigation to reveal it's a secret door, and you could see it leads to that main kind of hub where the statues are. Like over to your right, you see the platform with your boat, and to your left, you see that center area with the big pillar.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm out then.
But no, you'd have to jump into the water.
Oh.
Because your boat is over on like the left side, like down the canal.
Great. That means
The waterway.
to figure out a way to get to us.
Okay, so, how many rolls would it take for me to get to the other side? To dry land.
It wouldn't take much, but you run a risk of getting your lantern wet.
Oh, shoot.
You stuck?
Yeah, that's a problem. Huh.
I knew I should have just...
Cut to the other party. You are in this room with 3 rocks. Here, I'll draw it out for you in my crude fashion. You see my mouse doing the stupid thing. Door is right here. There's a chest right here. There is a rock right here. Rock right here. And
I'll have to wait for the stream to catch up.
And the stairs you came down are right there. Ooh. Rock. Rock.
Oh yeah, I have to wait for the stream to really catch up.
What to do? What to do?
What do we do?
All right. Whenever it catches up.
What do we do with a drunken sailor?
There's a chat. Might be a trap again. Then there's rocks. 3 different pedestals.
They're very small rocks too.
Hmm.
They're not like big or anything. But there is a chest. It looks like a normal chest, not like the stone one you saw in the North Pass.
Doesn't seem to be anything special. What would I do if I just kicked a rock?
You're gonna kick her.
Just pick up one of the rocks, right?
Yeah. You can pick it up. It has a really unique design on it. It's like a
Can I
swirl.
inspect it?
Sure.
So like a swirl on it.
Give a investigation check.
15.
You know with your roll that this is an ammonite shell, like a fossil.
Fossil. What would a fossil be doing under here? Why would 3 of them be doing under here? I'm worried about what happens if the chest gets opened. Huh.
How dark is it?
It's pretty dark. He's the only one who could see.
Okay.
I jokingly say you can come back to me, but
They don't know where you. Well, they know where you went, but they.
yeah, they don't know where I am right now.
So he can't give me advice.
No, I can't give you advice, unfortunately.
I really don't want to see what happens if I open the treasure chest. What is there to do? I really don't want to go through with this.
Do you want to go back?
I really want to go back. I don't know what we're supposed to do here.
Okay.
I mean, if you want to open the chest and see if there's any trap or not, but I really don't want to take my chances with that. Not like there'd be a key for us to open it anyway. I can't decide. Right, I'm gonna put the rock down and I'm gonna go towards the chest.
Mm-hmm. And?
I'm gonna take an inspection check again.
Okay. Well, roll your investigation.
I'm sorry, but I seem to be rolling investigation a lot.
Well, you seem to discover the art of trap checking. Okay, there is no trap on this. This is a safe chest. Doesn't even seem to be locked.
I'm going to open it.
All right. So first and foremost, you see one of those glowy orbs that you saw before. Second, you see roll d6.
Okay.
This is basically high or low. Oh, okay, low. Now give you another die 6 roll. 4. You find a wand.
A wand.
Yep, a wand.
Just
Find
a
a
wand.
wand.
Okay, I'm gonna just put this under as wand.
Yeah. A short rest will reveal what it is. And I think
A wand.
we'll leave off right there.
A glowing orb, sorry.
A glowing orb, the same orb you found and put in that Gyarados statue from earlier.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I just figured it out. There are 2 Gyarados heads and there's 2 glowing orbs. Am I not mistaken?
Or actually, I'll ask
fun.
what do you want to do before we end? The door and the stairs.
Well,
I just happened to
I
put,
can't see, so
I just put 2 to do together, so can I just do something special for that?
Oh, yeah. What do you want to do?
My eyes just lit up, and I'm gonna be turning to the other guys. And I'm like, guys, we have to get right back up right now. I just figured it out.
Okay.
Hopefully we find Lucius, and I know what we're gonna talk about. And I guess we'll just try to end it right there.
Okay. So he's just sitting there all miserable and lonely on the secret door in the pathway while you
nobody
get your...
knows.
I wanted to end it a little more exciting, but, you know.
But I was just like, hey, I just figured it out. Come on, guys. Let's go back. There's more
right.
adventure to be had. To be continued.
All right. So, thank you all for joining me once again, everyone.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. How much is the chat? How much of the chat is still there?
We got 11 people still watching, apparently.
Oh, cool. Good. It didn't like.
Yeah, wow, that was that was a long time. It was that was 4 hours.
That was 3
What,
hours.
3 hours?
Yeah,
So-
3 hours.
3 hours. I'm bad with numbers.
Oh, believe me, I am too.
Well,
So
that was enjoyable.
yeah, hopefully we get through the rest of the dungeon next time. How much you want to still explore, or are you gonna go use the orbs right away?
Well,
We'll see what our
first order of business is to try to
I
reunite.
just figured that out. I just figured out those glowing orbs and things, yes.
Dungeon of Mistress.
Yeah.
Yeah, though also, I know that water definitely turns those limestone things into regular things, so I'm gonna try and get that information back to you guys.
Yeah.
Henry has been mostly silent through the overtime.
Yeah. That's another reason. I could see we were kind of all petering off by that last hour. Maybe it wasn't a good
Yeah.
idea.
At least my brain at least figured 2 and 2 together.
Yeah.
That's good. Alright, guys. I guess that's enough for today.
Yeah, so be safe and have a good night. Have a good weekend. I could say that with a confidence this
Yeah, have a good
time.
weekend, guys.
Yeah.
Bye.
See ya.
See ya next week or 2.
Yeah. Bye, everyone.
Bye. See you in
Bye.
2 weeks.